ready at all. We're not ready at all.
Hello.
We're 4, 5, 6 seconds late.
It's the madness. Oh, stop the music.
That's like some rave music. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that was awesome. I like that.
Hi, everybody.
Pokemon? Yes.
Hi, guys. Welcome to the Blind Wave Podcast. It is live every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Twist.tv/Blind Wave. I am Rick.
I am Calvin.
Aaron.
Bo Eric.
Bo Eric?
Bo Eric.
And we're missing
face of
Shane.
Bo,
He's
Eric.
helping his sister move.
He is. Sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law.
Yeah.
So this is a Farley-free podcast. Just we like it.
Yay.
It's like cage-free eggs.
Farley free.
Is that what it's like?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's pretty much just like that.
Well, it's
Gotcha.
definitely cruelty free.
We should start with best things of the week because I think the title of the podcast might be
I got nothing.
somebody's.
I've been playing. I got Rockband recently, which is great.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
best.
That was mine too, actually. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Playing
I
it.
just started Miami Hotline last night, which was awesome.
Hotline Miami.
Yeah, actually,
Hotline Miami.
I
That's
want
what
to
I
hear
meant.
your
Yeah.
thoughts about that
Dyslexic.
game.
It's definitely unlike a lot of other games that I've played. It is similar to
Show Calvin.
Sorry.
it's similar to shoot, I just had it. Super Hot.
Super Meat Boy.
Super
Super
not
hot.
hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super.
Yeah, yeah.
hot.
As far as like a similar game that I've played, that's about the closest to it.
Sure. So-
Took me a long time to get used to the lock-on,
Yes.
and trying to find my cursor is really tough also.
Really?
Because for me, because it's just like a dim white cursor. I was trying to see if I could change the color
Yeah.
to like something more contrastive.
See,
but,
I only see the cursor.
well,
I've never played. But
I was
I'll have to
worried
try.
that you were going to be very angry with me today.
no, I did enjoy it. By the end, I was getting a lot better. I was planning a lot better, and I understood like the AI pathing and their logic and stuff like that, like what they would do and how far away they could hear sounds and stuff. Because there was plenty of times where I would hit a guy with a melee weapon that the game said is silent and won't alert guards, and everyone comes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's true.
Well, the one time I saw you do that, it's because they saw you through a window.
Well, it was also
Check.
there was one time that was through a
Touche.
door.
Okay.
It was open. It was a
It was
window.
not
It was a
open.
window in the door.
No,
Ooh, baby.
because they can't show that in 2D.
But yeah, that game is amazing. Like at first, it seems like 100% pure and utter chaos. But like once you see through the matrix, which is what I feel like that game is.
Yeah.
So you're looking at ones and zeros,
Yeah.
Rick.
Yeah.
Rick's like
That's what he meant by
He's the
he only
one.
sees the cursor.
Rick is the one. He's like
He zooms in on the zero, and it becomes like a distortion, and then he actually sees.
Yes.
Calvin just
Hotline Miami.
Calvin's looking at the woman in red. Meanwhile,
No, but I am confused by
Rick's
the
over
woman in
here.
red quite a lot.
Yeah.
Rick's over
Right?
here and is like, what's his name?
Look
Tank.
again.
Tank, is that his name?
Tank. Yeah.
Tank
Yeah,
and
Rick's over
Dozer.
here. He's Tank.
Yeah.
He's staring at the numbers. He's like, look at it. Look
Well,
at it.
yeah,
I'll be Dozer. No! I love Dozer.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, well, once you get to that point, you feel like a John Wick almost.
Yeah.
Like the theme and the story is not John Wick at all. But as far as like what a 2D John Wick game would be, I feel like it would be that almost.
Yeah.
Kind of. And it's
Yeah.
just
There was a lot of
absolutely
people that were
incredible.
bringing up like, oh, I want this developer to do a John Wick game. I was like, yeah, that would be really great. I feel like it would have to be first person 3D.
It wouldn't have to be.
No, it wouldn't have to be. It might have to be for me to be able to play
Oh, I
well.
see. Well, you know.
that's
there's that.
what I meant, because I'm just like,
I hope
I'm
it's a-
used to 2D like left to right, but I'm not used to 2D like top down.
Sure.
I hope it's
So-
a platformer, Calvin.
Because especially with the WASD, I'm accustomed to like going forward and pushing W and going backward and pressing S, and that is not the case when you're locked onto a target.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of trouble with the guy in the phone company.
So, yeah. So I might be playing a little Hotline Miami next week because, Eric,
Because
I'm going to be beating Death Stranding next week.
You are? No. But the 2 week constant thing has been a staple of Blind Wave for 2020.
Yeah, but this past week he said that he was going to be finishing up Tuesday.
That's true.
So
That's true.
It
I
has
can't
been-
believe it.
It's
been like
decreased.
4 weeks of Rick being like, I'm going to beat it in 2 more weeks. I'm gonna beat it in 2 more weeks.
Well, I had a bit of a setback, and I actually want to show that to you, but I forgot
Is
to
it spoilers?
fix. No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, it isn't. So if you guys can cover for me while I go fix something real quick.
Yeah, I can cover.
Sure.
We had an interesting week, Aaron.
Are you going to bring that up
We-
now when you're going to have to be cut short?
I don't know. I'm so excited to talk about it. What can I cover with?
We good. There's been some cool things. There was a new Pokemon trailer that came out this morning.
There was.
Which we did react to that.
Which I think that just went up.
It's up now, so you
Yep.
guys can
Yeah.
see that, which is an interesting trailer and take on that. We also had a new Clone Wars trailer.
Yes, we
that
did.
Eric and I did because
Yeah.
Shane was not here.
Yeah. We purposely told each other like, yeah, we probably shouldn't deep dive on it because it's going to be out so soon and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
then I went home that night and I watched a couple more
Did
times.
you? I
Yeah.
didn't.
I did.
I
was like, I'm so excited.
I haven't watched it again.
I love the music mix in it. I wonder if it's our buddy Trailer Dude that did the
Trailer
did it.
Dude,
And
yes.
the trailer's just fantastic.
Kevin?
But Kevin Yoist. But there's a couple extra things that I was like,
Really?
I think that's what that is. Oh.
I didn't watch it anymore.
Yep.
I know that after we were done, I was like, I really want to deep dive and look at everything through
Yeah.
this and pause like we do sometimes. But
Yeah.
it comes out next month, and I don't want
It
to know
comes out
anything
next
else.
month.
So
It's
I
only
haven't-
like what 10 episodes or something like that. 12
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know.
yeah, I think it's 10 episodes. It's not very long. I'm excited to get the rest of the story.
Trailer
So-
Dude on Twitter said he didn't do the trailer. Well, it was still a fantastic trailer.
So I
love
had
you,
to.
Kevin.
I was still here at work while you guys were doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I can't hear this at all.
Yes.
But I also had to use the bathroom.
He did.
So I went back into that back bathroom, and I heard Aaron scream my name.
At one point, I screamed because I thought there was someone on the floor. I was like, Rick, Calvin, if you guys are on this floor, you're going to be fired.
So all I heard was Rick. And I was like, well, I can't go investigate that at this exact moment. I need to finish my business.
Yes.
And then I
a
got
good
out,
thing.
and I saw you guys starting, and I just plugged my ears, closed my eyes, and tried to feel my way to the door.
Yes.
With your elbows?
Okay. Yeah, Death Stranding. This should hopefully work.
Okay. This is okay. I'm.
I didn't actually test it.
All right. So, Rick, what is a setup for this video here?
All right. So it's tough to schedule Twitch games because
Yes, it
I
is.
don't know exactly how long it's going to take me to do something.
Yeah, there's estimates of how long it takes to beat a game,
Yeah.
but sometimes people might get slowed down by something.
Or
Like me.
I started playing this game the day it came out, right?
Yeah.
And so there weren't any estimates because no one exactly knew how long it was going to take. So for the last several weeks, I've been like, I think I'm going to beat it in 2 more streams.
Yes.
Because of just looking at like, okay, it usually takes about this amount of time, and I'm playing on hard, so it might take me a little longer, but I think I'm going to be able to handle it. So normally my delays, which you won't believe, has been me getting lost.
oh, what?
Yeah.
No way.
Bullshit.
And so it's especially inexcusable in this game because
You have arrows.
when you draw things on the map, like that thing that you draw on the map exists in the real world.
Okay.
I'm gonna go here, 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 and then you just follow it, right?
Yes, but my problem has been a couple of times is either one, I forget the package back at the place and I have to go back and get it,
Oh, no.
or two, I mistake my destination and I route to somewhere not where I need to go.
Oh, so you just read the map wrong.
Yeah. Fortunately, chat usually warns me.
No, you're going the wrong way, idiot. Like that.
Yeah. And so in this time, it wasn't either of those things.
okay.
There was, between me and my location was a giant mountain. And this
Okay.
has not been an issue before.
Could you go around the mountain?
No.
No. Okay.
When she comes.
And I had a tremendous amount of cargo that I had to bring.
Tremendous.
So I was like, I'm not walking this all the way there. I will find a way to get this truck up the mountain. And I did.
Okay.
Down
Okay.
the mountain was the problem, as we will see.
Okay.
All right. Let's see it.
I'm-
Hope it works.
I hope so. If not, I'll have to move it over to Edge.
I fear for you.
Damn it, Eric. It's all your fault.
Gotta go to Edge.
What have you done?
So yeah, something happened to me. Super exciting this week.
Yeah?
Yeah,
No, I was actually really excited about the little bit of skiff of snow that we got.
We
I
did
mean,
get a
we
little
had
bit of snow.
Snow for like
Obi
a day.
freaked the fuck out when he saw the snow.
I figure he did.
It was awesome.
So did my
I
girlfriend.
absolutely- Yeah.
Yeah. She loves snow.
Yeah. No, JC's always taking pictures. Like, I got sent to my mom.
Yeah.
She
So
was-
she. Yeah. Look, I got to take pictures of the little snow flurries.
Yeah. I was playing Kakarot last Saturday, and you know how like if you see on his footage, you know how the couch just like cuts off.
Yeah.
I don't know why that bugs me so much. So I spent a considerable amount of time placing a blanket like in a certain way, so it looked like it was like a line that came and stopped the couch from like it was like a matte
Is
line.
that why that blanket was there?
It was like a matte line. I think it looked great, but I spent so much time like trying to I hate this fucking thing where it just cuts off here. I put this little it's like a black matte line to make it look like it was a part of the design, but really it was a blanket.
Yeah.
Is this you trying to go up or down?
So this is me.
No, Rick.
Rick,
No,
no.
Are you trying to
Oh
go
my
up or down? Which one is
gosh.
this?
I'm trying to go down.
Okay.
Well,
Well, you're succeeding.
Success.
Oh,
Look where you're
jeez,
going,
jeez.
Rick.
Where
Oh
you-
my gosh.
So it-
oh my gosh.
Oh my God! You fell out of the vehicle.
So it was a sliding.
Oh, all of your stuff.
Oh no, it's all damaged.
That sucks.
It was unfortunate.
Oh shit!
No.
You have to watch.
blew up.
And so I just reloaded.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, that's the proper thing to do.
Jeez.
Oh, it's so funny.
It had the timing perfectly.
Like the comedic timing of waiting.
The truck knew exactly when it needed to blow up.
I love the Breath of the Wild subreddit because there's so many moments of someone that's like falling for like 3 minutes off of like the highest dueling peaks.
Yeah.
They finally land and they get up and they have half a heart and like, oh, and they get back up and then that chest just fucking hits them or something that's randomly hits them. Oh, I can watch it 10 times.
Oh my
Yeah.
that is one of those moments of like, oh, it's damaged. Well, hopefully it's not too bad, and then just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
That's exactly what it was. And so next week, I guaranteed I'm going to beat Death Stranding.
Guaranteed.
And if I have extra time, I'm going to fill it with Hotline Miami.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So you can style on me.
So you guys need to
For how
definitely
bad
check
I was
out.
doing last night.
We need to have you guys race that game.
No.
That's gonna be
no,
Tuesday.
That's not fun.
No, we'll
Because
evening.
it's going to be a black screen on half of it because he finished.
we'll race the second game.
There you go.
The sequel. We'll let you get your legs on the first one.
So a blind race.
Rick gonna have a lot of squats if he doesn't finish.
I had 140 this left past Tuesday,
See,
I think.
that's
140. That's ridiculous.
there's a trick there because
I'd quit Blind Wave.
if they have to purchase the squats before the end, or else the timer doesn't allow them to.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't beat it, it's too late for them to know. So they have to be building up over time. But if he does beat it, they've been building him up over time.
So they just give me squats anyway, but they also give me squats if I have to fast travel or if I die.
Oh, really?
And so I was in Calvin's stream being like, if you want to be fair,
That would not be fair in any way. You've been playing this game for tens of hours.
all right. So
That's funny. Well, that's very good, Rick. Did you end up? Did you get over the mountain?
yeah, I just hiked it.
You walked.
I just walked.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Yes.
Eric, should
yes.
we go into favorite things of the week?
Yeah, why not? So as a lot of you know, we put up a video and we put up the reaction, but
We did a
me
tweet.
and Aaron and all of the guys have been sitting on a secret for like 6 months
Yeah.
that we are in the Arrowverse for the smallest of brief cameos.
Yeah, it's very quick.
Blink and you miss it.
It
Blink
really,
and you miss it.
it really is very quick. But yeah, it was really cool because we got an email.
Well,
Like
Yeah.
back
at
in
first
August
when we
about
got
it.
the email, we were sure it was
Fake.
someone scamming us.
we got an email back in August, and we were like, "Look at this. This is, here's this person saying, we would like to use, some of your footage in Legends Tomorrow." And we're like, "What?" I mean, we've gotten emails before being like, "Hey, can we use your reaction for promotional material for X movie or whatever?" And those ones are like, "Oh, okay, but we get that." But this is like, you're gonna be in an episode, and it's like, wait, what? There's no way this is real.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fake.
Yeah.
They're lying to us. They want some information. They're going to take that information and do something with it. I don't know what they're doing with it.
I know. I don't know. I was like, what could they do? And Aaron's like, I don't know. They'll do something.
I don't know. It could be a trap.
So I was like reverse Googling their phone number and things that they
Yes.
left. And
Eventually emailed back, and we said that it sounds interesting, but, is there a way of us to, like, make sure it's real,
Yeah.
what's going on and stuff. And they had sent us to, like, a NDA or something like that
Yeah,
with,
they
like,
did.
a WB logo and all that stuff on it, too. But eventually I ended up on a phone call with his name's Jeff. He was one of the producers
Yeah.
of it. Talking with him, and I want to say their graphic designer or whoever's in charge of like doing what they did in the scene
motion
was
graphic.
like a split of it all. You know, like the whole clip of that is like motion graphic things that are being created, tossing on top of, and they're creating this like story and whatnot. So.
I remember like you were like, all right, I have a call scheduled, and I had to go home. I was like, oh, fucking just.
Hope it's
I'm
real.
gonna call you right as soon as they're done.
You just call me as soon as you're done.
And then I was just fucking waiting. And Aaron, like, I'm like outside, like nervously, like smoking a cigar, like, oh, I hope it went okay. And then Aaron pulled in. I'm like, yeah, he's here. All right.
I was like, he's here. What's going on? Yeah, but no, I talked to them.
We were just excited for so long. That was in August.
They sent me the general clip of what we were in to kind of give an idea of what they were wanting to use the footage for.
They were upfront about what the situation was.
Yeah. So it was really cool. They also like asked like, hey, what do you how'd you guys start doing this? You know, how many of you guys do it? What are your day jobs? Like,
it was like a 25-minute phone call.
Yeah, I talked to him for a little while. It was crazy. But he was really nice. He was really cool, talking about like us, talking about them. The one lady that was there was also like, oh, I love your polls. Like, oh, okay, thanks. It's like, they're very creative sometimes. I was like, oh, yeah. It's hard to come up with polls sometimes. So,
you guys would like the poll we had this week.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring it up.
Yes, we did.
I can bring it up.
Oh, okay, sure.
But yeah, no, I talked to him. He talked with me. We discussed like what they were wanting to do. He asked about ourselves and stuff, and eventually we decided on, all right, well, everything seems legit. The conversation like eased my mind and whatnot on it too, and we got everything signed away and sent in, and we sent him some of our footage, so it didn't have like any reference footage like on YouTube and stuff. And
I sent him a clip of the full thing.
So I
appear very red.
Yes, you do,
which is true to life. So it's good.
But no, it was really cool. I was excited. Eric and I, we've been waiting for the release of the episode because it's always that buildup of like, is it really gonna be there? Like, if they're gonna cut something because of time or whatever, like it's gonna be fucking us, right?
Also, when they told us, they said it's gonna be on the first episode of Legends this season. And then we found out that Legends was going to be in the first episode is in the Crisis. Went, motherfucker, are we going to be in Crisis Events on Earth? But it ended up being Season 5, Episode 0, and this is Episode 1. So
yeah, the first episode of the season was this one.
So you want Legends 5-1 poll?
Yes. Yeah. So, the Legends 5-1 poll, Earth Prime's Blind Wave reaction panel for Legends of Tomorrow is Eric and Aaron. Which alternate Earth pairing would you like to see the most? Shane and Rick? Rick and Calvin? Eric and Shane? And
Calvin and Shane.
43%. Rick and Calvin.
Nice.
Okay. So, good for Shane not being here. All right. So, you guys in an alternate Earth react to Legends of Tomorrow, and I don't think you'd be good enough to get in the show, so that's only Earth Prime.
We don't get red enough.
Yeah.
True. So, but no, it was really cool to see the idea of us being like, we're in the canon of it, like in some fashion, like there's nothing saying that their names are Aaron and Eric. Maybe I'm Eric, he's Aaron, but it is Blind Wave. Our logo is in there too.
Yeah, I said like, what if on Earth Prime your name's Doug and I'm Chad?
Yeah. I had said like maybe I'm Eric and you're Aaron. Yeah. So like there could be some changes there. What are we reacting to? Obviously in this one we're reacting to news, like some new news that are being distributed.
Right.
Like what the hell? So it's really cool. It's very interesting just to like have that little cameo. It was cool of him to acknowledge us in some way too, because it was such a weird thing of like our videos are based on your copyright material, and now you're contacting us to ask if you can use our stuff to make sure you're following copyright as well. It felt very weird, It's
a very like backwards cycle of reasoning.
And then we reacted to the, it's like we're reacting to this, and then they're asking if they can use it, which is us reacting to their stuff, and then they put us in their stuff that we then react to. So it's very
some of the responses.
Very meta.
Some of the responses to this poll are funny. Like, this is so hard, like choosing a favorite child. Obviously, I have to choose Earth 52, where it's everybody. Cheater. Why must I choose you monsters? All 5 of you, Rob, get on this. There's a lot of really funny responses.
So here's...
Oh, yeah. We're on the IMDb now as well.
Who did this?
I mean, I imagine... Hey, there's Jeff Garrett, producer. That's the guy I talked to right there.
Yeah.
Down below there.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what else he's worked on, but yeah. But no, I'm imagining Top Screen because he does a lot of our other stuff with like Mailbag and Cooking with Blind Wave and all those different things. But yeah, if you go to the IMDb page now, you can see uncredited Aaron and Eric. We're both on there, which is pretty cool. So
yeah, we I don't know. We also got an email today. I don't know if you wanted to read it or not.
Should we read that?
Just part of it. Maybe just part of it. Because it was really funny.
It was a very funny email. So we'd been talking. We've been talking with them back and forth on emails for a little while.
Yeah, we definitely also want to thank the Legends Writer Room retweeting our tweet about it too.
Yeah,
so that was
definitely.
really nice.
Should I use our? Because it's funny our name.
Yeah.
Should I use our name on it
Sure.
too? So
Autocorrect.
yeah, no. He just sent in. It came in from Legends and stuff. It was a pleasure to work with us as well. They were thrilled, happy, the usage of the footage and everything. That they're happy. We were happy.
Yeah.
They said we love you guys and what you do at Blandwave.
Blandwave. Are you Blandwave?
Which was funny and easily could have just been an autocorrect kind of thing.
course.
But we laughed at that. We thought it was
Yeah.
funny. So, and how supportive we are with Legends, which Eric and I love. Like Legends is like the Arrowverse Doom Patrol
It is.
and the way they do things.
We're just sitting there like,
things-
what?
things just happen, and we're like, what the hell is going on? You know?
Obviously.
Yeah. They also said,
And it didn't used to be like that. I've been watching season 1, and it's pretty serious. And then they're just like, you know what? Fuck it.
Let's have fun with this.
Yeah,
It's like Baywatch when they went Baywatch Nights.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
but the thing I like the most in this was that, and luckily this episode happens after Crisis, so you guys get to be canon on Earth Prime instead of getting wiped out by the existence by the Anti-Monitor.
If we did, I would have been okay with saying that Earth 1 Eric died in Arby's in Columbus. That's when he was wiped out of existence.
So someone in chat asked, did you tell like Kenny or did you tell Melanie? Like,
I told Jancy, and you bet your ass I told my brother. He was like, "What? No way!" I was like, "Dude, you can't tell anyone." But yeah, I was really excited.
I told Melanie, and then I didn't tell anyone else.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell the Baba. I was like,
Sure.
I'm not
No.
telling her.
Yeah. No, I had to tell Kenny because I don't know. I think he had a mixture of like excitement and pride that it happened.
And jealousy.
And jealousy. Yeah.
does he watch Legends?
I think that he catches up on it after it comes out.
It would have been
Yeah.
real fun to
Him not know.
have him in the reaction.
Yep.
But
But other than that,
in
I
the
mean-
email, they also had said, I was a little concerned that you guys reacting to the show might create a rip in space time and destroy the universe. But it seems we avoided catastrophe for now.
Yeah. Good job, Jeff. That was so
So
funny.
it's a really cool email, and it was really cool. The really cool team working on Legends and stuff, and
Absolutely.
the stories they have and everything is just nuts. But
Yeah.
it's fun. Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I was putting up Legends. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Last night. I Ultra delivered the final edit. I put it up. I'm starting to do the info, and I was like, "How ironic! It got blocked." I had to re-edit it.
Legends did. We're in it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "We got blocked, and I'm in this motherfucker." But it was just funny, and that just happens.
Yeah.
That's just being a reaction channel. WB has always cleared our stuff, but we still have to go over the hurdle of automatic takedowns because of the algorithm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was just funny.
Man.
Why
That is
Chad?
funny.
I don't know. I was trying to think of
That's just the name you came up with.
well, yeah, like Chad.
Okay.
Chad.
Weren't
Yeah.
you Chad?
I feel like I'd hit Chad.
Camp Grizzly?
Yeah, that's my. I don't know why that's my go-to douchebag name.
Because it's a go-to douchebag name.
I guess so. But there's plenty of Chads out there that are nice. I'm watching right now.
probably
Yeah,
some
like,
guy-
you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Earth Prime,
Okay.
Blind Wave.
I will just say
You're
that,
canon and assholes.
like there is a reason why
Yeah.
Chad is like a insult on the internet.
Who was the
guess
first
so.
Chad that
Stalin
created
No, I don't
this?
Chad Stalin. Yep. That's what we called him in school.
know. I don't know. Who was the first Chad?
Because like you call someone a Hitler, you know where that comes from.
Yeah. That's what Legends of Tomorrow should deal with.
I don't know.
Go
it's-
back in
it's
time
like,
and find the first Chad.
Oh, okay. Chad Hitler. Yes, that's who it was.
But yeah, so I
He's become
also
some of a meme though.
Yeah. I also, one of my favorite things of last night or this week was going and reading the Twitter notifications we got at like 9:01 on Tuesday night
Yeah.
because it was just like, did I just see motherfucking Blonde Wave on Legends?
It was fun me reading them too, because like I usually don't read any of that stuff.
No,
But
yeah.
it's like I'm never gonna be in Legends.
Yeah.
Like I'm never gonna watch any of the Arrowverse stuff.
I waited until after we had watched the episode.
Oh
'cause
yeah, sure.
I
Yeah.
didn't, but it was just so fun to watch. And, also congrats to the other reactors that got on there as well.
Yeah. Bicycles. What's her name? There's some bicycles. Abnormally, Adam and
Married
to the Real.
Yeah.
Flying bicycles. I
And
think is
Lord
what it is.
Mess's art was in there as well.
Yeah, that was cool too.
Yeah.
The guy, he does a lot of like caricature looking like drawings and look very kind of like anime-ish.
Yeah.
But they had one of those drawings that was like an actor was like, hey, or a character was like, hey, look, this is for you, and they gave it. And it's like, I drew that for you, and like he drew it, and it was Lord Mace's art. And it was really
That's
cool.
awesome.
So it was really neat how they did that. Free bicycle tours. That's what it was.
That's
Thank
what it
you, Grand
was.
Assassin. I knew it was something bicycles.
Speaking of art, we talked about last podcast. A younger brother drew a picture for us on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
I have that now. It's Cricket Carnes' younger brother,
Okay.
and
Oh yeah, I did see this.
Sweet.
Ah, that's awesome.
Line wave
that's
end game.
Pretty cool.
Blind wave in game. Look at Rick's hair.
Rick is pissed
Beautiful.
or something.
Yeah.
Well, that's he drew that off of our one images, right? Because that's your image there, and he just he went crazy with the hair, and I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is I'm not in it.
That was another thing I want to mention
Oh.
for. The only thing I don't like is I didn't say it. The other thing that you two would probably find funny was that in one of the little like news moments and stuff, there's like an under-scrolling thing. Someone just mentioned in the chat too, and it reminded me. And it says Ryan Reynolds to play Detective Bebo in live-action film.
Yeah, they were showing a shot of Congress, and that was like the news like underscore.
Yeah.
It was so
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
I was like,
that's
what?
amazing.
And I was like, dude, I hope Blind Wave Eric Prime gets to go watch that movie.
Right?
Yeah.
Do a review for it or something.
He probably did a reaction or review.
I wonder, like, Blind Wave Prime, like, what they react to, what they cover, like,
Yeah.
what kind of stuff is in that universe and what their YouTube channel has on it,
Yeah.
So I know some people are like, oh, you guys react to Marvel and stuff, so that means it's in there too, right? And I'm a Wave Rider, so I'm canon too. I was like,
Yeah,
well,
that was my favorite thing. Wave Riders saying, we're
maybe.
canon too.
maybe. I don't know.
we
I don't know
named-
what we react to.
We name
you
our
know?
fans the Wave Riders after the Wave Rider, which is the ship in Legends of Tomorrow. So, I mean, we got a lot of connection with that
It
show.
could,
Yeah.
it could really work with that, yeah. So, yeah, it could be fun. I don't know. I'm interested to see, like, it'd be fun to, like, dive in, like, what do they react to? What else is in this universe and stuff?
Yeah. Anyway, it was just, I mean, we put a whole lot of, like, stock into what was effectively a 2-second cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was awesome of Legend to reach out and do that.
But yeah, that's probably my biggest highlight of the week.
Yeah.
I have been still playing Rock Band though, so that's
Yeah,
been a big
I
highlight.
understand.
I'm so
And if
excited
you
about it.
guys can watch us attempt to play Rock Band, Aaron, I'm sure is great, but the rest of us attempt to play Rock Band tomorrow at 3 p.m. right here on Twitch.
Probably
So,
haven't played it in like a decade.
Yeah, I've never played it.
Easily.
Yeah, it's probably been
The
a
only
good
game I ever
while.
played with that like thing coming at you that you had to hit on time is like
Dance
Dance Revolution back
Yeah.
in the day.
We should play
Yeah.
that.
Nah,
Mhm.
I'm okay.
Also,
No, we don't have a DDR pad.
I might still have mine
They-
for PS2.
DDR, man, I played that in a long time. That was fun. I used to do this one, and I would spin in a circle
Yep.
in a spot. It was so much fun. It was great.
I remember.
Someone's like, at least Blind Wave Prime probably reacts to Expanse. Emphasis fine.
Before we dive in more, too, just for it didn't make it into mailbag or anything
Yeah.
because they didn't have a list at the time. Because I guess the way that the Rock Band thing all occurred was very kind of, I don't know, backwards or something like that.
Okay.
Like they were like, oh, maybe we can. I guess they were looking at Rock Band before, and then
Okay.
they hadn't raised any money or anything like that. And
Sure.
then some guy was like, Cody, he was like, hey, I have it. You want me to give it
Yeah.
to him? And they were like, what? And they raised money for him at least to pay for the Rock Band, maybe even just give him some gas, really, just to say thank you. So there were some people that donated to it. There was 12 people that put in Imogen, Ryu808, Nathan Hall, Shock on Discord, Thak, Anonymous, whoever that was, Ryan, Marvelous JJ, Mac, Tone, Fastest Fool Alive, and Dababa. So thank you guys
Imogen's in chat.
for everyone who gave money to him, and thank you for Rock Band 'cause I love it. So much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody
and,
who
and then thank you, Cody.
I hear it's
Yeah.
been being played nonstop.
Who
Pretty
told you that?
much.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't hear anything.
I see the snaps.
I watched a speedrunner who did a speedrun of Castlevania Symphony of the Night on a guitar.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That would be
Wow.
hard, man.
Whoa.
It's got a
That's
D-pad.
fucking awesome.
I was thinking about like
Mecha Richter is the name of the speedrunner.
I was sitting and thinking, I'm like, man, I wonder if there's ways of me to like make sure these guitars stay good, and like I can keep them from breaking, like because a lot of times the frets go, not the fret, but the strum bar goes bad. And I was looking on a Reddit page. I went to Reddit Rock Band, and there's like people that like sell the strummer so that you can fix it. I'm like, man, I wonder if I could mod it and like put like a giant Bulbasaur on there.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like,
You mean like the faceplate of the guitar?
like if I'm gonna change out the strum bar, can I change other things and make it look cool and stuff? But I mean,
there were people who did like airbrushed guitars and like sold like decals and stuff that you could put on your guitar.
yeah, it gotta be cool.
Yeah,
So,
that would be cool.
Yeah. But you know what we need to, now that we have become canon in the Arrowverse, you know what we need to make happen, Aaron? What's been my dream cameo in any show we've ever done? I want to be.
You want to be the guy that gets beat up by somebody, right?
I want to be the guy in the background that dies horribly, or just like he's like the red shirt.
Yeah. Well,
Like
I remember.
walking, being like, "Huh, oh." I want to be that guy.
Well, I remember before too.
We gotta make it happen on the Arrowverse
You
now.
even said like you wouldn't even go that far. You were like, well, I would love to be like, there's bodies just on the floor and there's a dead guy just on the wall. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't even alive at any point.
that's me.
It's just him. He's like, there's Eric right there. He's dead. You know?
You want to be the lawyer, the politician that Deathstroke kills in Titans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly who I want to be. Like you just gotta get me into one of these shows. My dream is in every show we react to, I die.
That would be great.
Didn't Justin Bieber die in like a Law and Order or something?
It was
Law and Order,
SVU.
He got like
He got
he got
shot.
like, horribly shot. But
Yeah.
it wasn't SVU, was it?
I don't remember.
I thought it was. Because wasn't it Ice-T that shot him?
Was it? I don't know. We'll let the chat let us know. I don't know if it was CSI.
CSI.
CSI
Miami.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I think
would've said
like
CSI.
I think it would have been because CSI and those shows are a little less grounded than something like Law and Order.
Well, that's true. Yeah. they by nature,
Yeah.
they're taken more seriously.
Yes. So anyway, I need our fans to help us get to the point where we're flying to Canada and filming a cameo.
Yes.
Where we die.
Where,
Let me die.
Or just
please,
hit in the face.
please.
yeah.
Like like anytime like a character goes into a bar and like one guy gets in an argument with that person, and then there's another guy that as soon as the first guy is hit, it comes out of nowhere, like in
And
support of
gets
his
hit?
buddy, and then gets hit. Won't be that guy.
You want to be the guy that stands
I don't want to
up.
be the actor that's like, what'd you say to me, punk? And then breaks the glass.
So you want it's like me being like, what'd you
Yeah.
say? I'm gonna do this. And
Yeah.
I get hit, and you're like, hey.
Yeah, I want to be the guy with the pool cue that's been ready to go because my buddy needs help, and then gets his ass kicked, maybe thrown over the bar or something.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
All right. What a goal.
Someone's like, you should ask. You have their emails.
I would like to talk about The Witcher a little bit.
Okay.
The Witcher.
Obviously, reacting to The Witcher, absolutely incredible. But we have some news. A couple things. One of which is that the Netflix's The Witcher has been renewed for 2 more seasons.
Dose.
Dope.
So, yeah, it did absolutely incredible. I saw something on Discord of of some metrics that it might have done better than The Mandalorian in terms of like view numbers and things.
Yes.
Like full numbers.
Yeah.
Did you hear why though?
No.
Because Netflix has changed the way they count a view. It used to be like you had to have watched a certain percentage of the episode. Now it's
Yeah.
as long as you
Started.
have watched 2 minutes,
Oh, okay.
then it counts.
Yeah.
So I'd be curious to see like next time Stranger Things comes out, what that does. But obviously Netflix also, or Witcher did amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless,
It's
So,
like YouTube whenever they're changing things more based on like audience retention rather than just view counts and stuff like that too.
Yeah, because you can watch a video for like 5 seconds and it counts as a view, where the video is half an hour long and you didn't actually watch any of it.
So yeah. So interesting.
And then I think this is just a rumor. But let's say that you needed to be taught in the ways of the blade and a mystical art. What actor would you want to teach you?
Emilio
actor?
Estevez from
Or
Mighty Ducks.
character or The correct answer is Luke Skywalker.
It definitely is. It's Mark Hamill.
And
I would say Yoda or
rumors of
Highlander.
Mark Hamill perhaps playing Vesemir.
Oh my gosh, yes,
Who is
please.
like
oh my
a-
god, yes, please.
He's like a Witcher mentor, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
That would be amazing.
He's the man who taught Geralt.
he's in charge of the School of the Wolf, and he's the one that changed Geralt and taught him.
You know, it's got to be someone that's played Superman.
What?
That would be amazing.
Like a previous
Brandon
Superman?
Ruth couldn't do it. Doesn't look old enough.
No.
Dean.
And then we've run out. Dean
Dean
Cain.
Cain?
Dean
Dean Cain
is.
He could do it.
Ooh. Wow, that's kind of meta because it didn't actually happen. But
Nick Cage.
Yeah, I was,
Oh my
gonna say Nick Cage. What about Nick Cage, man?
But none of that is the most exciting Witcher news.
Yeah.
The most exciting is from Netflix's Twitter. The rumors are true. A new Witcher story is in the works. The anime film, The Witcher: Nightmare of the Wolf,
Yep.
will take us back to a new threat facing the continent. Brought to you by the Witcher team in the studio behind The Legend of Korra.
Did the tweet all caps that section
what?
too?
No, it did not.
Rick is just all caps
fantastic.
whenever
Well-
it's Witcher.
So an anime.
Anime
huh?
and The
Yeah.
Witcher.
Now,
If he starts doing fucking sumo, he's gonna go crazy.
is this going to be at all tied to the current live action thing, or completely on its own? Or
that is literally all I know.
okay.
And I'm sad I knew that because like I was looking up things to talk about and it was in Discord and I freaked out, obviously.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it. I wish I could have freaked out 5 minutes from now.
So that you could have been the one freaking
Yeah.
out, and I'm just like, oh, cool, and you'd have been like, ah.
That is really awesome, though. I'm really looking forward to that too.
I'm really glad that I'm usually by myself on Thursday mornings, like down on the second floor, because every time I post The Witcher, I have to sing the song, and I always do it, and no one's heard me. Like as they come in,
I've heard you.
I'm always back there like,
I'm
"Oh,
sorry.
valley of plenty, oh," I'm going loud and shit. Because every time I post it, I have to sing it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Witcher at all
catchy.
yet. I'm the only one that hasn't watched it.
You haven't watched it, yeah?
Yeah, you should watch it.
Yeah, I need to. I might watch it with Melanie sometime.
Yeah,
It's good.
Her and I, we just watched through. We were behind 2 episodes of This Is Us, so we watched that last night. But
Oh,
maybe
cool.
we do that. Last Man Standing.
Thacken says it's a tie to the show in between seasons 1 and 2.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
So
So
that
good
won't
stuff.
be out
I
in time.
really hope
for,
You
they-
need to get that song in Rock Band.
Yeah, I really hope they get the voice actors from the game in order to do it in the show.
Huh.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I never played the
Thank-
games. I just Henry Cavill's. I love his delivery. Half the time,
He's perfect.
See, you were worried. Weren't
I
you?
was skeptical.
Yeah, he was skeptical.
he's such a fan, man. He's such a fan.
I was
I
skeptical.
love in the interviews of him talking and stuff like that. And somebody asked him like
Cavill, sorry.
Harry Potter or something else, and he was like, "What? Lord of the Rings?"
Yes.
Like he chose option C, which wasn't on the list, and it by
Yeah.
far just great.
Yeah.
Our
Best
reaction
option.
for The Witcher that just went up is one of my favorite and least favorite reactions I've ever done because like I was super emotional at a particular scene
Yeah.
in that episode and that was very good for me.
Yeah.
But what was very bad is I couldn't explain why I was so
Oh,
emotional
Yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah.
because I knew about future events that the other
Yeah.
two people sitting with me would not know of.
Books.
I know that.
Because
I
of
know
books
that
or
works.
games.
Game
stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how, if we ever do Lost, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that without being like, "There's nothing. Just ask it again 6 seasons later."
On what?
Lost.
Lost. Look at Fringe.
Oh, Fringe too. Fringe is. Oh my gosh, goodness.
It's be similar to like things with me at Doctor Who, where like
Yeah.
things are happening and like
And you're like
you know,
smiling.
something's happening and
crying.
I'm crying and you guys are, why the hell is it crying? We just met this person, you know, or something,
Yeah.
whatever it is. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you don't realize what this is meaning.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know the original the Henry Cavill thing, but I've seen the memes where it's like do you like Rey or Kylo? And he's like Anakin Skywalker.
Is that just his interview style?
I think there was a moment
that is
and
the
then it's
format
been-
that they're
It's
using.
been
Oh,
memed now.
Yeah.
okay. I would say he just always gives the third option that wasn't an
yeah.
option to begin with.
Yeah.
It's like, do you like
That is better.
like One Piece or Naruto? Dragon Ball Z.
Speaking of things in development, National Treasure 3 is in development at Disney.
Which is interesting.
A writer has been attached.
What?
Let's see who.
How long has it been?
Is it going to use Nick Cage?
With his no sideburns, having with his little Franklin glasses.
What?
Okay, in the first movie, he looks like just a guy. He looks like Nick Cage. But in the second movie, I thought they tried to make him look too much like Benjamin Franklin.
Really?
Yeah, they took his sideburns off and they gave him these little glasses. And I'm like, he's like a hip, sexy Benjamin Franklin, and I'm confused.
I've never noticed that.
You pay attention.
We should watch it on a commentary.
I'd love to. As Ed Harrison in the
yeah,
second one.
it's great.
First one has Sean Bean.
First one, I was about to say the
Yeah.
same thing. Damn.
Disney is reportedly developing National Treasure 3 with 2 creatives behind Bad Boys for Life, which is to open in theaters.
I want to see that
Bad
too.
Boys for Life. Okay.
THR reports Bad Boys for Life screenwriter Chris Bremner is pinning it. He's also scripting Bad Boys 4.
Oh, there's gonna be another Bad Boys. Dang.
I guess.
Oh, okay. I've never
Dude.
seen Bad Boys 1 or 2.
Really? I've seen both of those. I was watching a thing where Will Smith was talking with like Jimmy Fallon. He was talking about how he wanted it to be different and not just like he didn't want to be unhappy with it. he said that there was some sequel stuff to to meme.
Sequel safe to what?
Cavill. Sequels for Men in Black that he wasn't super happy with,
Okay.
and he just which I imagine was Men in Black 2
Sure.
because it didn't do nearly as well as Men in Black 1. So he didn't want to just like.
It's way better than After Earth, though.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't a sequel though, you know.
Yeah.
But he was like, "This one's really good, guys. You guys are gonna enjoy it." He's like, "I'll be real. Sometimes I say that. This one's true." So it was funny, but his main thing that he went into was that he went in there. He wanted to do this, kind of action movie thing, but they wanted to be older guys and whatnot. But he also like, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna do all my own stunts. I can be Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise does this. I'll do that. He said he did like 2 stunts, and he's like, Tom Cruise wins. Like, I ain't Tom Cruise. I can't do it. He's like, it was just funny the way he was talking about it. So, but no, I'm really interested in watching Bad Boys 3 and then 4.
The only thing I've seen of Bad Boys is from the Edgar Wright movie.
Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz, yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
Fuzz.
Did you say that already?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I hadn't.
Has everyone else seen Bad Boys? You haven't seen it then?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen Bad Boys?
I've seen it.
You
I've seen the
have?
first one. I don't know that I've seen 2.
Okay, I'm just wondering if we have enough for like a reaction for Bad Boys.
Just be me.
Well, Rick said he hasn't seen it.
No, I
Oh,
haven't
you
seen
haven't seen Bad
No.
Boys. Oh, okay.
So
I wasn't
it could
paying
be
attention.
that.
I was thinking about something. Well, I was thinking about, National Treasure, like you brought up. Like, you got Sean Bean as the bad guy, then Ed Harris is the bad guy.
Who's the bad guy in the
Who's
third
the
one?
next bad guy? You had to have someone as
Christopher
equal.
Walken.
Oh,
No.
he's a good bad guy.
He's a good bad guy, but he's been,
He wasn't that bad guy with the animatronic bears?
yeah. But he was also the bad guy, like in, what
Rundown.
was that ping pong movie,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but what about,
yeah.
What about
Balls of Fury.
Balls of Fury.
That's a great movie.
I'm
It
just
is a great
saying,
movie.
between
The
Ed Harris and
Rundown.
Sean Bean, you don't want to go cheesy. He can be. He can.
No, have
he
you
can
seen
throw
The
some cheese.
Rundown?
I have, but he can go cheese.
Oh,
Well,
that's so good.
How about Kevin Spacey?
Too late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be a villain, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. He would have been a good one to put in there. But who is it? Not
See,
The
for the
Rock.
third one, it has to be a guy that like you start out liking, and then it takes a sinister turn rather than just being outright bad guy.
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi. I feel like he's more of a toady than.
What
like,
about
a
Joaquin
mastermind.
Phoenix?
Maybe.
He wouldn't.
No.
No, not him.
Chat suggests Sam Elliott, Sam Neill,
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Sam Elliott.
Sam Neill would be great.
If it's based on United States stuff like it has been,
Yes.
then I want it to be a British person.
Okay.
Ben Kingsley.
Peter Capaldi.
Maybe. I don't
He gets
know.
intense, man.
Ben
Benedict
Kingsley,
Cumberbatch.
maybe.
Yeah. He's
Benedict Cumberbatch? He could be bad. How about him?
Cumberbatch.
Smog.
Yeah. Wasn't he in that Star Trek movie as a bad guy or something?
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
Khan.
He was Khan.
Yeah, whatever.
Remember when J.J. Abrams said
That
he's
dude.
not Khan, and then he was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to cover it up.
Ooh, David Tennant.
David Tennant would be amazing.
That could be really good. His Kilgrave was great.
He's one of the best villains of all time. It's Kilgrave.
Yeah.
Is David Tennant the guy I'm thinking of?
Yeah, with the doctor.
He's one of the doctors.
Is he in Broadchurch?
Yes.
Okay. You guys need to
that
watch
is him.
Broadchurch.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, he's the main guy in Broadchurch.
Yeah.
we want to.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't know. Those are the ones I can think of right now. I just think that it'd be fun to have like some guy who's like it's all about like American history and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
you have the British are coming, they're doing shit.
Well,
you know?
forgive me, but
Colin Firth.
I got it.
forgive me, but wasn't that Sean Bean?
Donald Trump.
What? No, he's one of the presidents. In the second movie, there was the president's book, and you had to see what was what in the book. Remember? So the president in the last movie was not Donald Trump. No one remembers the second one.
You're right.
No, the president appeared in the second one. He kidnapped him. I'm gonna kidnap him. I'm gonna kidnap the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
But no, Sean Bean would have been the English guy in the first one.
I guess.
What do you mean
Yeah.
you guess? He had an English accent.
I guess.
Was he faking it?
He probably was.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
He is.
I mean, he is.
Rick Grimes.
Ben. Yeah, Rick Grimes. Yes.
Shoot, what's his name? Lincoln? Andrew Lincoln?
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, someone said that in chat then. I didn't know his name.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's Andrew Lincoln.
I'm sorry.
Christoph Waltz would be good. He's got that really like charming evil.
But anyway, my thing is Bad Boys might be good reaction. It's pretty fun. It's funny action.
It's Michael Bay, right?
It is Michael Bay. Yeah.
Explosions. Hello.
I have a love-hate relationship with Michael Bay.
I get you.
I understand.
Yours is probably more related to Transformers and stuff
yeah.
too. But
Also, the Friday the 13th wasn't very good, but I think he
Friday
might have
the
only been a
13th?
producer on that.
Hey, you know what he's a producer for that you love? Black Sails.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah,
You have
like I
to-
said,
you
love,
you
hate.
have to say it, man. I mean,
And The Rock obviously is
The Rock.
incredible.
Oh, The Rock. Good speed, Godspeed. I'm not going to kill you.
Which be the winners go home.
Oh,
Fuck
Mac,
the
you
drama.
son of a bitch! Sorry.
Cyberpunk 2077 delayed.
Again.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we've talked about it on the podcast.
we haven't.
But
I was meaning to bring it up like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been delayed 5 months,
Yep.
so it won't launch until September 17th.
All right. Well, that helps the schedule a little bit for Twitch.
A little bit, yeah. So, like, in some ways, I'm disappointed, obviously, because I'm
Yeah.
super looking forward to playing it. But also, there's so many other games I haven't played that it gives me more time to catch up on.
Somebody was saying that they delayed The Witcher a similar amount of time, and people are like, "Well, look how that turned out," you know. So
Yeah.
let them do it. You know,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest thing with like these big open world games is going to be glitches. You know, Oblivion,
Bugs.
Skyrim, you know, those
Yeah.
kind of games, Fallout,
But
like
that's the
Fallout
games.
yeah,
77
but like
76 rather.
those are always very big and open.
Yeah.
There's lots of things you can do. I imagine Witcher is similar in that
It is.
capacity too. So I imagine Cyberpunk, from what I've seen of it, it's going to be in a similar capacity as well.
The only glitches I ever encountered in The Witcher 3 were roach-related.
really,
Roach.
I mean, I've never
And the game references it as well.
really,
So.
I've never heard of like any of those big open world type of RPG games not having glitches somewhere. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why most big RPG speedruns are done in minutes because of glitches that they can use to dupe things
No, yeah,
or whatever.
They can take advantage
Witcher
of
3
it in
does
some
a
way.
hell of a job. I feel like Zelda does a really good job
Oh, yeah.
as well.
Well, I mean, because they delay that motherfucker all
Yeah.
the time. They don't care.
Yeah.
You're gonna buy it, you know, and you do,
Games
and
like
it's always perfect.
games like Grand Theft Auto too. Same
Yeah.
thing, you know. Those are big open world. There's lots of things you can do. People,
Yeah.
There's so many glitches you can get in
Oh,
this.
there's so many glitches.
You can glitch into hot coffee.
I don't know that I ever had a glitch in Spider-Man.
I definitely had one or two. Jedi Fallen Order. I mean, I don't have many glitches, but I do have like a lot of pop-ins. Like, I'll start a cutscene and like, Cal's not there, and he's there. You know?
Really?
Yeah, that's happened on my PS4 Pro.
I had something weird. It was water related, and I can't remember what it was. I was like, "What the fuck?" But then I don't know if it was a glitch necessarily, but it also froze on me one time, and I lost like a half hour to an hour worth
Yeah.
of like me
that
doing
sucks.
stuff. I was
See,
like, fuck.
I've never played Mass Effect except for the one time Shane forced me to play Mass Effect at his house. And in the first 10 minutes in, something happened to my character, like some kind of glitch where like I was trying to move, but he was stuck. But as I did try to move, he was like growing.
yeah.
And after 15 minutes, I was like a gelatinous blob, Mr. Fantastic thing. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go home.
I'm gonna go home.
So I've only played 10 minutes of Mass Effect.
Okay. Mass Effect glitched my Xbox 360 so hard it red ringed and it was unred ringable.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Unfortunate.
That one guy told you it was red ring proof. He lied, and he will pay the price forever.
Forever. I'm gonna write it on his tombstone.
You know?
He red ringed.
I'm just gonna put a red ring on his tombstone.
Yeah.
I took Tombstone off the reaction poll last week.
I don't think it's ever gonna win.
We
So-
should
I'm
just.
sorry, Eric.
We should just do
No,
it.
we have polls for a reason. There's rules, Calvin.
No,
You gotta have rules.
I'm
and
not saying we
guidelines
should
for
do it
rules.
instead of. I'm saying we should do it in addition to.
Aaron, who's your favorite Batman?
Favorite Batman?
Yeah.
Probably Ben Affleck.
You always said it was Val Kilmer.
always said it was Val Kilmer.
And you love your Top Gun is your fucking screen name and shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you
I
have
say.
not seen Val Kilmer's by far greatest performance of all time.
Of all
wouldn't
time.
say-
Of all time.
By
all time.
far.
No, I
because
would.
It's
Name one.
it's like 100. The Saint is like 95.
I'll give you 85.
I've never seen the Saint.
Dude, Doc
I
Holliday.
I understand.
be a Huckleberry. Come on.
I don't know.
Come on.
Eric, what happens when we watch this and you've hyped it up and I hate it?
I don't care.
I never-
At least
you
you have
won't
watched
hate
it and
this.
you'll get my references.
I mean,
Yeah.
my with my age, I may be more appreciative of movies and stuff
You
than I
would.
was when I was
Oh,
younger.
yeah, you
but
would.
I did not enjoy westerns very often when I was younger.
It doesn't
and
matter.
And then I don't watch them.
Doesn't-
You
in
haven't seen
present
this
day,
one.
Doesn't
you know?
matter.
Although I did watch Chris Pratt and Denzel. What was it Magnificent Seven? Is that what
yeah,
it was called?
Magnificent
Look at the
Seven,
chat.
Oh,
His
I did watch
Doc
that.
number one, no
Yeah.
contest. Easily his best.
Dude, my favorite doc number one was Purgatory. Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
He was great.
You go.
It's fun.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Well, have you seen Purgatory?
I don't need to.
What?
Yeah. Chad agrees.
yeah, that Magnificent movie 7 movie was not very good.
I liked it for
I
what
thought
it
it
was.
was fine. I didn't have any issues
I
with
liked it.
It was like a Seven Samurai kind of movie, but Western.
It is Seven Samurai, the movie.
Yeah, but it
Have
was
you
just.
seen
but it
Seven
was-
Samurai?
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
You should.
I have. Like,
Well, it's
yeah, it's not Seven Samurai.
Yeah, but it's still worse than the first.
Have you
Magnificent
seen?
Seven?
Magnificent Six.
No.
No, Magnificent Seven.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. They made Magnificent Seven, and then they made this new one. As
I never
well.
saw the first
Yeah.
one either, so I don't have that comparison for it. But no, Western wise, I've seen that. I've seen Purgatory. I've seen The Quick and the Dead, and I've seen what's that one with where they break the guitar? That's a real guitar.
Oh, that's Hateful Eight.
Yeah, I've seen that. Then
Yeah, they
Yeah, where Kurt broke the guitar.
yeah, they got
I
a real one.
Yes, that's a Western. I guess. I don't know.
It's set in like
Sure. Yeah.
that time period.
It's not a
that
spaghetti
area.
western.
Yeah.
No.
But
I personally, I feel like when you watch Tombstone, I don't know. I love that movie so much, man.
because I was in the same boat. Like my dad always watched westerns, and I
Yeah.
hated
You watched
westerns.
like was it John Wayne and I think right? He was a Western guy. Or was it Clint Eastwood? Who's the big
Both
Western
of
guy?
them
Both of them.
Both of them. Yeah.
I didn't watch him. I don't know. I didn't watch Rocky.
How do you not
Okay?
know that?
John Wayne.
Two of the
John
most
Wayne.
famous actors ever.
I didn't watch your stuff.
Do you remember? You ever watch Shanghai Noon?
I have, yeah.
John Wayne. That's a terrible cowboy name. So what Aaron is saying is he agrees we will just do it and not do a poll one
Yeah.
week.
No, I didn't say no poll.
That's what he said.
We just
Yeah.
put it 5 times on the poll.
How would people feel if we just didn't do a poll and just
Like-
did Tombstone? I
like
feel like
Berserk.
it's taking away their choice.
I think they'd respect
No,
us.
I'm not saying doing it in place of a
Put
poll
Tombstone
movie.
and one other option. Give them
I
two
think
options.
they'd respect us.
Give
Do
'em-
it.
Give them two options.
Tombstone, #1 greatest Western ever made. John Eastwood nailed it. Riot. They're starting to riot now. Damn it.
Right.
Every time I'm streaming, when I use the bathroom, I come back. There's always a riot.
Yeah.
Who starts it?
I don't know.
Chat.
Yeah, it's
No,
chat.
someone starts it in chat. Someone always starts a riot.
Probably Agent J.
They can't just be like, you're in prison. It's like, who started the riot? Jail. You know, prison did. He's like, what?
Well,
Someone
if they weren't
started
in prison, they wouldn't have started a
Someone
riot.
started the riot.
Anyway.
Tombstone, I guess. I don't know. Maybe one day.
Yes.
We just had what did we just have? What just went up? Joker. Joker just went up recently,
Joker
right?
just went up on YouTube.
And
Early access got Batman Begins.
Batman Begins. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
So both of those were interesting. I haven't seen Batman Begins in a long time, and Joker was my first time seeing Joker, and that was pretty.
Yeah.
That was an
pretty
experience.
interesting movie. Yeah.
There were so many people being like, "What the fuck? You guys did a review of this already. This is a fake reaction." I'm like, "You idiot!"
I wasn't in the review.
they
someone-
specifically weren't.
Someone said that.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
It's like it's impossible that you didn't see this in theaters. The entire world did. Quit faking reactions for money. There were so many comments like that. Not so many, I should say. Like I maybe saw 5.
Look at the thumbnail, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
No. I mean, that was one of the things when we talked about it. Is like, well, if you guys want to do a review for it, I guess, and we'll just keep some
Yeah.
people to do a reaction if it's going to be
Yeah.
that good of a movie, you know.
Yeah.
So no, never saw it. It was pretty interesting. Definitely. I don't know if I'd watch it again. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've certainly watched parts of it again, but not the whole
Yeah.
thing.
I've watched parts of it again.
There's definitely some things I've.
You get what you fucking deserve.
There's some things I've seen and whatnot about it that I'm like, it might be interesting watching again. Like after seeing and thinking about it, like some of the things that occurred, and just looking at things a little differently.
Yeah.
Which I have some thoughts on, but I don't want to.
There's
for spoilers.
Definitely
Really.
watch it again because I love emotionally devastating myself.
I had heard that there was an alternate ending for Joker
Really.
where.
You said this last week.
Did I say this last week?
I don't know.
No.
But you
I said
definitely told me.
I said an alternate ending for T2,
Yeah.
but no, the alternate ending for Joker was that at the end of the movie, he kills little Bruce Wayne,
Yeah.
and that Batman never comes to be.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
And they were like, nope, that's it. That's the movie. No more sequels or anything.
That's a hard stance.
Yeah, it's a hard stance.
It's
Yeah.
almost as hard as Super Mario Brothers is the movie stance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Haven't seen
that'd be
it.
rough.
I don't know.
Well, that went the other way, and like, there's gonna be a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
There was no sequel.
There was no sequel. What?
I still don't know why Daisy plowed through that door
Yeah, what happened?
with a grenade launcher or whatever.
You're never gonna believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
You believe it? I believe it.
Believe it.
Believe it.
It's a great movie. We need to commentate that. That one's great.
We did once.
I love it. You and I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still around somewhere?
I don't know.
Man, Rick and I had some old, like back when we had Rattlesnake Games, where we did a commentary for Super Mario Brothers. We had our first review of the Ghostbusters game, it was out of the box kind of idea.
Yeah.
Like we opened it, played it, and our first impressions kind of thing.
Bionic Commando.
We did that. Didn't we make you play Vampire Rain?
We did.
That game is terrible.
That game is awful.
But yeah, there's some things. I don't know if they're still around or not.
Not sure.
I know my first thing that allowed me to get enough views on my YouTube channel, which is what we use for Blind Wave now, was a review for the PlayStation Store.
Oh, okay.
And it was me like talking over me going through and showing the different things of the PlayStation Store, and it got over the 10,000 views or whatever it is you need to be able to have like ads and longer videos and stuff. And I was
Longer than like 10 minutes and stuff.
I have a YouTube channel. You know, I was so excited.
It wasn't your review of Elefunk?
No. I like telephone.
What got me affiliated on Twitch was streaming Borderlands 2 with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's funny. That's funny.
Something else that's been a highlight of the last couple of weeks for me is because the way scheduling has been, we played D&D the last 2 weeks.
We did.
Yeah.
Normally it skips, and that's been fantastic. It's also been fantastic because,
It's been scary too.
I feel like I've been pushing you guys to your limit, and you've been overcoming.
You can call it that.
Going beyond.
I mean, when I got here, I was like out back, like staring into the water, and when Aaron pulled up, I'm like, man, we gotta do something about D&D. I was just thinking about it, like we gotta figure out what we can do. We gotta balance our team. You know,
We're going to die.
Before this point, I've been like holding back a little bit,
Yeah.
in places, but like this time I didn't, and I was like, well, this could be it.
Yep.
But you guys survived, so
Yeah. Miraculously.
you guys don't even know. You
You're
haven't
welcome.
seen it yet.
I did everything I could.
Early access.
Everyone did.
Early access this week will be the one where we're like, oh my god.
I haven't seen any PlayStation Store reviews in a while. When's the next one? See, and what this was too is that they had updated PlayStation Store. I wasn't like reviewing like their prices are
yeah.
too much, you know.
it changed like dramatically.
Yeah, it had changed a lot, and I was like, "Here's my thoughts on the new store." And when that was like, I had no videos before then, you know. So,
Well, the next thing I have is some questions. If we want to get into those,
Questions
if you
I
guys
need
don't have
answering.
anything else.
Oh, there's some questions.
Sure you have a million questions?
I have 14
I have 1,000
right
answers.
now. And if you guys want to ask one, there's an icon in the lower left that you can click on and spin some points in order to ask.
yes, it's not the Blind Wave Bucks; it's the points that they do.
Yeah. So JB,
Rocking the economy.
I posted 2 clips of the Sam Witwer on your Discord channel. If you have a chance, please watch it, as I think it's a really cool addition to your Star Wars TROS knowledge. Might watch that later
Yes.
on our own time.
The fuck was that?
I don't know.
Chris, have you guys watched the Justice League, the animated series?
Nope.
Parts of episodes when they used to air. I
I
think.
watched the last 2.
The last
The
two
last two?
episodes?
You're like
Yeah.
the opposite of Calvin.
Well, Maggie was watching them when I came home, and she was finishing the series, and I was like, well, I'll just watch it. Whatever.
Melanie has watched all kinds of the DC animated stuff, a lot of the movies, and like she watched Young Justice before I did. She watched Justice League. I think Justice League Unlimited. I don't know. I haven't really watched. I think I've seen a couple episodes, maybe here or there. I didn't really want to watch it because I was told that, you know, the Batman animated series and the Superman animated series came before them, and they kind of tie in a little bit to it and whatnot. But
So you wanted to watch those?
So I was like, man, I should really watch those because I've never watched those either.
As a
So,
completionist.
yeah. So I just never started.
Yeah.
And
I've
now,
been holding
Now
off
there's always that
'cause-
fear of like, would I react to it at some point,
Yeah.
or should I, or is that something we'd never do, or?
I forgot that was one of my favorite things of the week was my discovery that if you want to be a CW completionist, you now have to watch all Blind Wave reactions.
All reactions of 3 other channels as well.
Yep.
Klepto, Aaron, would you accept my league card? LOL. I sent a code for it. The code is something.
Oh, that was been back when Pokemon. Then I think I did Klepto, right? I think I did. Remind me if I did on Monday.
Gotta mark these complete, you fools.
I didn't check redemptions last night. I'm sorry.
I usually don't because I'm way over there and I never come over here and check them.
Yeah.
I say, all right, guys, I'm done. Bye, and I leave.
Let's see. Javier, beans or beans?
That was during our Dragon Ball Z one, I think, wasn't it?
I
Or
don't
something.
understand the
I
question.
feel like I've seen that beans or beans one at some point, so I don't know. Beans, I guess.
Okay.
Fine like this.
Since you chose beans, I'm going to say beans.
Thank you, Calvin.
Beans like Rorschach. From a can, cold.
Who would want John Wick to play as Agent 47 from Hitman?
Oh, so like Keanu Reeves playing Agent 47? It's pretty close to John Wick.
You gotta shave his
Yeah.
head.
Or is it John Wick taking an acting turn.
It would be
I
interesting.
feel like his face is not generic enough.
Yeah. It would be interesting seeing a prequel to John Wick where we see him as an assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like Golden Days of Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would very much like that.
I would buy it. That's, that's him at 25.
That's what you call it. You call it Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Baba Yaga. Sorry.
Coco Gaming, what is your favorite DC movie? Mine is V for Vendetta. Also, Eric is my spirit animal.
Oh, thank you. Favorite DC movie?
I didn't even realize V for Vendetta was DC.
It was DC.
Probably
Remember the 5th of November.
Joker.
Probably
Joker.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
What?
I know. Just fucking roll.
Just roll with the overt punch to the
I
face.
mean, Dark Knight is some great movie. I personally really enjoyed Man of Steel.
I haven't seen it.
It was okay. I thought it was. I don't know. I got bored, but it was okay.
Well, you're stupid.
I like Dark Knight versus Dark Knight Rises better. So that was my favorite.
Yeah.
That trilogy.
I really like Superman 2. The Donner cut.
The Donner cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
General, would you care to step outside?
Yeah.
It's just classic, man. I watched that VHS tape over and over. I think I snapped it.
Snapped it.
Yeah.
You like,
It is snapped.
yeah.
Bar.
It was pirated, though. My mother was a pirate.
Okay. Bar Boat was a sequel to a game you'd want, assuming it would be great.
A sequel to a game, assuming it would be great. Well, I definitely want the Breath of the Wild sequel that's going to be coming out. I'm really curious to see if that's just like, are they going to take the Hyrule that we have and update it? Make it, what's going to happen? To that.
I really want a sequel to Threads of Fate, which is a Squaresoft PS1 game.
Is that the one where you played the guy and the girl?
Yep.
I always forget the name of it. I always remember the game though.
Because they teased a sequel for that one. Like, if you beat both character stories, at the end there was a tease for a sequel that never came. I'd love to see a sequel to Legend of Dragoon, which is another PS1 RPG that I think would be fantastic.
Probably Kane Lynch.
What about
I'm kidding. That was a joke. Shoot. More Metal Gear I would have loved. Like having Hideo be able to work on more if he was wanting to do more Metal Gear Solid. Instead of getting the Metal Gear survival game that was
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen them remake Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
that would have been cool.
Like tell that story.
Yeah,
Half-Life.
in a 3D. Like you could put both those into one. You could put both those into one game.
Yeah,
and make
definitely.
it a 3D and like Metal Gear Solid 5 kind of game. That'd be. I wonder how the rights work with that. Like, could Konami do that without Hideo? Because I think they own the rights to the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I know Hideo can't make any more Metal Gear Solid games, so I'm assuming that's because Konami owns the rights. So if they're smart, that's what I would do instead of making Plinko games or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to see that Silent Hill game that never came out.
Oh, PT or whatever?
Yeah, PT.
Dude, yeah. That game
Speaking of Kojima.
looked great. Like, the stuff I saw of it. I never got to play it.
Oh, I did.
Did you?
Yeah,
It was scary.
it was really good.
There was an old Star Wars game called TIE Fighter.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck
It'd be
yeah.
X-Wing and TIE Fighter.
It'd be
yeah.
awesome to do another TIE Fighter.
I played that.
Jedi Starfighter 2.
Yeah.
That was a fun game. I love Jedi Starfighter. There was Starfighter and Jedi Starfighter. I'd love that.
I'd enjoy a Force Unleashed 3 to find what the fuck happened after the ending of the second one. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think
People
of
out
games
here
that-
were like, oh, Half-Life 3. No! Force Unleashed for 3.
All right.
Yeah, 1313 got canceled because things.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's not a sequel.
The Scottish Michael, can you please get Picard reactions? I would have to finish Next Gen first.
I
I
know
would have
Shane's
to-
up for it.
I would
He
have to
also
fully
hasn't
start
finished,
it.
though.
Yeah.
Do you need to?
Probably.
Oh, no.
He gave me a list of episodes that we would need to see.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched a full anything of Star Trek, but I do.
Anything?
I do.
The movies?
I do
Aaron?
remember. I do remember a good bit of. I think it was a movie that involved Borg, and Data was like important.
Yeah.
Nemesis?
That's First Contact.
I don't know. I don't know which one it was. I just remember like parts of it.
It's not First Contact, because First Contact's the only one I've seen, and the Borg aren't in that.
I know it was with Picard, so I don't know
What?
Nemesis?
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, Nemesis sounds more right.
I'm only guessing that because I remember the poster.
I remember
which
the
was
poster, too.
Picard and like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember that, and I remember like
Nemesis, someone says.
First Contact was them traveling back in time and them getting to space for the first time in the Vulcans.
Yeah, but the Borg were trying to stop it.
Maybe.
Anyway, I don't know Star
Like,
Trek.
that's when we found out about the backstory with Picard and stuff. And like
The exact
the
opposite.
Borg were trying to take
way.
Data and like I turn on his emotion chip and stuff like that, and then they were like grafting shit onto him.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
You know what? If you guys asked a question about Star Wars, about what movie was what, me and Eric
Yeah,
would
we'll
know.
fucking know.
Because we know that stuff. So
Because, yeah. Fucking.
Sorry. Yeah, because I have not seen Nemesis, but I have for sure have seen First Contact.
People are
But yeah.
saying First Contact is Borg. Yes.
Okay.
yeah. But anyway, I don't know which movie I watched. All I know is Picard was in it. It involved Borg. Data was important. I kind of remember the end a bit.
Okay.
Kind of. I don't remember the beginning at all. They were outside the ship. I remember that.
Yep.
And there was like magnetic boots or something.
You've
I
seen
don't know.
Fanboys, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a Star Trek movie.
No, it's not. They can get the Trek out.
Yeah, get off for land. No, I've seen the 2 of the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies. The first 2.
You haven't seen the third?
No.
Okay.
That was by the guy who did Fast and Furious, right? That director?
No.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe.
With Star Trek,
Starkity knows.
with Star Trek, do you go through like, was there TNG and then there were movies, or are the movies scattered in between the series, or is there any canon to how those happen?
I know for the original series, it was the series and then the movies.
Yes.
But next gen, I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, because the series happened and then it ended, right?
Yeah.
And then they brought out the movies to sell toys.
Yeah.
I also love Galaxy Quests.
I do like
Galaxy Quest
too.
is amazing.
Yes.
But it's one of the best Star Trek
Which-
movies.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I was gonna watch, because I was thinking about watching TNG, because I love Patrick Stewart. Like I like him a lot, especially like he's perfect for Xavier. You know,
He's
He was
perfect as
amazing
Captain
in it.
Picard as well.
Yeah, so
they're
like
saying same with the Next Generation. It's the series then the movies.
okay, because what I wanted is like if I wanted to watch it, it's the same as like if you're gonna watch Star Wars, you should watch it this way. You
Yeah.
know, so I didn't want to like I'll watch these movies and then go back and it spoils me or
Sure.
something. So I was like, do I watch this? Do I put the movies in between or what? So I might start the series at some point. It's kind of like on my
Yeah.
checklist of maybe watching through TNG.
Don't give up on it on the first season.
Okay.
The first season is probably the roughest.
They're finding their feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's back when Stewart was still very serious in his role, and he looked down upon other people that weren't taking it quite as seriously as him.
On screen.
Bex has a good question that I don't know the answer to. Has anyone explained to you guys why Naruto, damn it, says
Naruto.
believe it in the dub?
Because it's awesome.
Because he wants you
And
to
I do.
believe it.
I don't
Because
know.
he's gonna
know.
be. It's like an exclamation.
Does he have an answer?
It's an exclamation of.
It's like
Not
saying,
this question.
Oh, man, he
It's,
gave a
it's like
question,
saying
no answer.
verily.
I don't know. It's just a thing, right? I don't know. I didn't know there's a reason. I was just like,
It's probably a translation
I'm
of a
gonna be the best
catchphrase.
Hokage. Believe it. You know.
Yeah.
And he's like telling you, believe it, guys.
Yeah, it's 'cause, I mean, it's the same way like Gary Coleman's like, "What you talk about, Wheels?"
You
know,
is
this
that what it
catchphrase.
is?
If it hadn't have been that, though, I feel like the latest or one of the most recent episodes of Naruto,
Naruto.
that we watched recently wouldn't have been as impactful.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, it's perfect, and anybody that says otherwise isn't a real Naruto fan.
So what's Date Bayo?
I don't know why
I'm
everyone's
kidding.
typing Date Bayo or
I believe
Date
that's
Bayo.
That's probably
What he says.
what
Everyone's
the-
typing that in.
Could be.
Yeah.
PvP Boss Matt, how you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing very well. How are you doing, sir?
It's been very good.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Busy day.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
I forgot my sandwich yesterday, and then I remembered it today, and I ate it.
So you have 2 sandwiches?
No,
Did you-
I just ate yesterday's sandwich.
Oh, you didn't make another one? You like to catch up?
I caught up. I was excited too because I got to the end of my lunch meat. And I was like, oh, but there's a little extra, you know, so I just put it on the sandwich.
So like
There's not enough for
extra
one
big sandwich.
There's not enough for another sandwich, but there's enough for extra on this sandwich.
So actually you pulled ahead a little bit.
it's a good day.
Oh, I somehow missed this before, but Top Screen made this.
What?
Oh my gosh!
That
Look
is-
at that.
Amaze balls.
That's fucking incredible. Look at how far back your mouth goes.
That's how far back it goes if it wasn't for the beard. That's great. I love that a lot.
That is amazing. I love that.
Shane would
so
hate
much. Oh, he would.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
You
Fuck those
should,
fucking things.
should have Shane like you've eaten him, like he's part of his head's in your mouth. That's what he should be.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my
Zoom in.
highlights from last week was the Mob
That's
Psycho
so
poster,
good.
and now we got this.
Man, that is his best one yet, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that's
amazing.
really great.
Now we have to make an Attack on Titan movie.
What does it say?
With you being
Attack on Titan reaction.
Oh, is that going on IMDb?
I guess.
I was looking through after Legends and stuff, and like, there's a lot of our stuff. Like our reaction series are on there, and he's made
Amazing
posters like that
We've
for
showed it
them.
before, but they're so good.
Like if you
Yeah.
guys go look up, like I don't know if you can look up Blind Wave on it or what, but
Look,
if
chat, it's you.
if you go to Legends IMDb and then go to me and Eric, you can click it and find the things we've been in. And the list of that, there's so many, and I think he's going through slowly making posters for all of them because like there's some of them that are just the thumbnails,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's
They're
like you know like
awesome.
Batwoman just has like a thumbnail of Batwoman,
Yeah.
you know, but
we
it's-
might
some
have
of them
to
are really
work
cool.
out a deal with him to sell those on the store as posters. Especially that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just on my face.
Because I'm going to put that one in Evelyn's room.
We out here, chat.
Dottie Bio has no literal meaning and cannot be translated, but carries the connotations of the speaker being uncultured, brisk, but I can't, and seeming tougher than they really are. What's that? What's that work out? You don't know either. Ah,
Brusque.
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 Yeah.
What's brusque mean?
Jesus. It's like when you go and you get like
Boorish?
a meat. You get meat.
Like a brusket?
Yeah.
No, he
like
just said that.
Brisket.
Oh damn. Sorry.
Okay, I get it now. Well,
Chat,
who cares? Believe it.
Chat is saying, we're canon.
Yes, they were canon.
Miss
I need to
Tim-
go around blessing people and making them Arrowverse canon.
I don't think you get that.
No, I think I
Power.
can do that.
What would you use your holy water?
Sierra Mist. And
The fur of Bebo.
too precious.
You like rip off. I dub thee.
I just looked over and Calvin has a whole 2-liter Sierra Mist on his desk.
It's not a whole 2 liter.
He does.
Well,
And a
it
whole
was.
sub.
I just looked over. I'm like, Sierra Mist. I did that thing when people
Yeah.
make up something. Yeah.
Miss Timmy Fantastico, have any of you watched Buffy or Angel? If so, how do you feel about the fight choreography? I saw quite a bit of both because my mother is in love with those shows, but I never watched them on my own.
I've
Um,
seen a few odd episodes of Buffy, but I've never seen any of Angel.
I haven't watched Angel. I know I've seen some.
I
Buffy.
can't remember the fight choreography.
I've
to be
seen
honest.
none of either of them. Though Buffy is Sarah Michelle Gellar, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
She can get it.
Get what?
it.
Like a steak?
No, the monster from It.
Oh,
Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise.
she would beat
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I think.
I've never seen him.
Gotcha. No, I've not really seen them to any capacity. I guess of knowing anything.
Yeah.
I know I know what her job is. I know that, and I know King Arthur's father, Uther Pendragon, is the librarian.
I remember, and I was in my young teenage years, I think, when she was watching it. But I remember wishing I was watching Law and Order instead.
You were an interesting child.
I wish that she was watching this.
Adnan, what category would you like to see a TV show made about? For example, Stephen Amell has a new show coming out about heels, called Heels, which is about wrestling.
Oh, with the wrestling. Okay, so
Oh, Rick, are
something
you gonna
a
watch
TV
that?
show about something.
I
Does
might.
that sound interesting to you?
Well-
or is it not because it's by that bad wrestler guy, Steven?
I mean, it's perfect because if he's a heel someone you're supposed to hate, and I hate Stephen Amell.
he's a good man.
He's a
So-
great man. Fantastic man.
I don't understand.
I might love this show,
Why do you hate him, Rick?
huh?
Why do you hate him?
Because I watched him in WWE.
he's such a
Dude,
bad
straight
wrestler.
up,
That's the only thing I've ever seen him in.
I'd be down for a heels reaction series with Rick. I'd be down for it. That might be like a Blind Wave executive decision.
Yeah.
Executive decision.
Yep. No
huh?
poll. We just fucking do it.
I haven't watched Heels or Glow or anything about wrestling. Like, I watch documentaries and I watch wrestling.
Yeah.
And you
I
listen to
watched-
podcasts.
I watched that toy documentary about wrestling toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's most of my wrestling stuff now.
But as far as a category, anime. Just as long as it's anime. Preferably a sports anime.
What was the actual question?
What category would you like to see a TV show made about? So I guess, in his example, wrestling.
So a TV show about
Yeah.
anime. A TV show about how they
Ooh.
come up with Pokemon.
I got one. A TV show about pinball.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be yours, yeah.
That'd be all right.
That'd be pretty alright.
I don't know, it'd be kind of cool to see like what the process is of how they come up with Pokemon and create them and whatnot. You know?
You mean like the designers?
Yeah. Like how do you
Behind the scenes.
like how do you actually create like? Is some guy just like fucking here? Look at this cup. Could be we make a Pokemon look like a cup.
I would extend that
Like-
further and love a show of the designers who came up with our favorite like childhood things. Like, you know,
Yeah.
how did the guy that drew, the creator of Mega Man, come up with that design? Like,
Yeah. How did he get Mega Man and come up with the concept of it all? What did he take something from something else and altered it into that? I mean, it's kind of the same idea of like what I like from the Toys That Made Us and whatnot. Like they talk about those, and Barbie came from this kind of like a hooker doll. Like that's basically what it was over in like Amsterdam or something like that, and they brought it to the U.S. and changed it and made it into Barbie.
Was it like a life-size hooker doll?
No, it wasn't. But it was based on a comic of this girl who was kind of like a prostitute, I think, something like that.
Well,
like
it's legal over there, so it's not as looked down upon.
Yeah, but it was a doll based on her that was the size of Barbie, and they took that doll and like, we're gonna change this, and there we go. So it might not have been prostitute, but it was a like very promiscuous kind of thing at the very least. So, but I don't know. Eric, you have anything that you'd love a movie about? Rick, you wouldn't want one about board games?
The thing is, like,
They already made it.
board games in some shows, and I've always hated those.
Well,
like
Battleship.
The Big Bang Theory. Actually,
Yeah, but a show about board games.
That would be cool.
Not a show with
Like
board
a
games
sports,
involved.
like a sports movie, but board games.
Yeah, because you'd be like the board games that made us, and they talk about like all the different board games, how they came up with it, how they came to be, and
having interviews with designers and like looking at the playtests.
how big they got.
Cool. Actually,
I think there's an anime about that actually. About
Battleship.
board games and stuff.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, No Game, No Life. Is that
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I should watch that.
You should.
Battleship was on last night before wrestling,
Oh, really?
of all things. I watched the ending of that.
That's funny.
It's a great bad movie.
It's fun.
I can't think of one other than like I'd like a TV show about like what a movie or television show could have been, like alternate like storylines in the author's head would be cool.
That would
Like
be cool.
I really enjoyed a book called The Something of Isengard, where like it's Christopher Tolkien, who recently just passed away, by the way. Did you guys
Really?
know that? He
Oh,
just
I-
passed
No, I
away.
didn't.
Christopher Tolkien is going through his father's notes, and J.R.R. Tolkien just started writing Lord of the Rings, and he get to the point where like, I don't like this, and he just start over.
And he
and
just
then
has so
and
many
he keep
notes.
going, and then he just start over, and then he go for like 1,000 pages, and then he just start over. Like,
My
I love the
gosh.
thought process. Like originally, Aragorn was a hobbit with wooden shoes, named like Thumper or some shit. Like I just love seeing like the evolution of ideas. So like it would be cool. Like what was George Lucas's original sequel trilogy? What was just like I think that'd be cool. Like what was
Like, do you
more
wanna
about
see
the
the-
Superman with Nick Cage?
Do you want to see the outcome of what it would have been, kind of thing?
Kinda,
Like
yeah.
you would have wanted to see
Yeah.
that. You wanted to see
I think that would be a cool
polar
TV
bears
show.
at the North Pole or whatever, the Force
Yeah, hell
Solitude.
yeah.
And, okay,
And Brainiac's big giant spider.
gotcha. Like, was there another Mummy 3, but they made Mummy 3 the way they did because of issues?
Yeah.
Stuff like
I
that.
think that'd be fun.
There was a show when I was
It'd be,
sorry.
sorry, I was gonna say it'd be funny. Like, they get to like, well, what about this? Like, that's just how they wanted it.
Yeah.
They fucked up, or whatever it is.
There was a show when I was a kid that I would like to come back, but movies would also have to change of like how they did special effects in movies.
Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
get a lot of that stuff in the behind the scenes of the thing, but I would just like a TV show on that. I think would be kind of interesting.
Of like
And how they made the models. and-
pre-production and everything.
There's a mini version of that, which is the like visual effects artists react on Corridor Digital. I really like to watch those.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do Stuntman Reacts and all that stuff
Yeah.
too.
Lucas.
I would like.
Oh.
Sorry, I would like a show about battle bots, not just the
Oh.
competitions, but building battle bots.
Mm.
That'd be really cool.
I also liked, I think it was called Junkyard Wars or something, where they went to a
Yeah.
junkyard and they had to build a device to do a task.
You have to make a catapult that can launch this fridge over this wall.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. You got no, maybe it's not even a catapult. Maybe it's just you have to get this fridge over that wall.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can do anything in the junkyard and make it work. And then they went in the junkyard and they're grabbing all the stuff they can and they're trying to build something and get this fridge over that wall by the end of the hour show or whatever.
It's like the real life version of Scribble Knots or something.
kind of, yeah. That was a fun show. I like that.
That was fun.
It was always neat to see those things and what these people created.
Lucas asks, how do you feel about the end of Arrow? Do you think it was time or could it continue? Stephen Amell said he hasn't rested since season 3.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what I said in our reaction was, all I want is for the people that do Arrow and Stephen Amell to feel like they've got to tell their story
The
correctly
story they wanted to
and
tell.
end it the way they wanted to.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that doesn't happen, especially because shows just keep going, and they don't end when they should have.
Because they're making money.
So
Yeah.
That's all. I'll better answer that question next week.
Yeah, which if you watch the reactions, usually Eric and I dive in, and in most reactions, usually our thoughts that we're thinking about for whatever it is are in those reactions. So when the last episode comes out, I'm sure there'll be a discussion of like, how do you feel about this being the last one, and is there more you want? Is there something they never discussed? Is it missing something? So,
do you guys think that it'll have a huge rating? Like, do you think people that gave up on Arrow a while ago will come back?
I think it'll have a big ratings. Yeah,
I don't know. This
I
last
imagine.
season has been great.
Yeah.
That they've had. So, I mean, the people who have given up, I hope they came back to watch last season at least, because it's been a very like retrospective look back at what Arrow was and what it's been.
I think Friends' finale still has the record, doesn't it?
Well, you mean live or what?
Yeah, watching it live.
Is it not still MASH? MASH was huge.
Is it MASH? It
think
might be MASH.
I think it might be MASH still. I'm not sure.
Because I know like some stupid amount of percent of Americans watched the Friends finale.
Oh yeah. I did. I remember watching it live.
Yeah.
I remember being on the floor watching it.
I think I watched it with Rhonda
Yep.
live.
I was not happy nor upset at the finale.
Yeah.
I guess.
So you did finish it?
Yeah, I finished it at the end of the year because it was going to be taken off Netflix.
Yeah.
So I did finish it. I had like 4 episodes left, and I finally got to watching through them and stuff. And it ended okay for Friends, I think. But there's been shows that I've liked less of how they ended. There's also been shows I've liked more of how they ended.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's also
People
not
are
really
saying
a show
it's
that
still MASH.
It's not really a show that needs to stick a landing necessarily. you know?
yeah, I mean the way you can
like
end
Seinfeld,
Friends,
people didn't like the Seinfeld ending, but it's still one of the shows no one cares about the way it ended. You know?
Yeah,
It didn't ruin the show.
Yeah.
Like Alf or dinosaurs or
How I Met Your Mother.
which I still haven't.
What's happening?
Oh no, that's
What's
me.
happening?
There's an ad.
What's happening?
Let me try and mute this.
And
Done. Just in time too.
but no, I mean
I have the list here as well as the top 10 most watched
finales.
okay, let's
Like
do it.
this is live.
Yes. So it says here, it seems the entire world was watching the finale of Game of Thrones,
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
which was 19.3. But that's nothing to sniff at. But it's far from the most watched.
Gotcha. Okay.
So number
So much of that is like people watching after the fact too,
yeah.
because you don't have to watch it live.
Yeah.
Like it used to be that if you didn't watch it live, you didn't fucking watch it. You had to wait till summer till reruns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Number 10 really surprises me. It's a show I loved as a kid. I haven't watched it in a while. Actually, I started showing it to Maggie.
What?
Home Improvement.
Oh
yeah.
That's that's the reason I watched Last Man Standing is because of Home Improvement. I love Tim Allen.
I could have watched Tool Time as an actual show, and I've been fine.
Yeah.
That's a show that we want.
35.5 million viewers.
Yeah,
Dang.
I believe that.
Just beating that by about 1 million is Family Ties.
Okay.
Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched that one.
I never
I saw a
watched
few
it either.
episodes.
I've seen
here and there.
episodes, yeah.
The next one with 40.2 million is All in the Family.
All in the
Okay.
family.
Which is
Okay.
Archie Bunker.
Mm-hmm.
Big jump up, 44.4 million. The Cosby Show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I remember watching that as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
44 million people.
I didn't watch any of these shows except for Home Improvement so far. And Game of Thrones.
50.7 million viewers. Magnum PI.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
episodes of
Big
that.
sauce.
My mom used to love that.
Tom Selleck.
That's probably why she loved it.
Yeah.
My grandmother loved Tom Selleck and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh, really?
Those were her two
Nice.
crushes.
Van Damme.
I watched a couple episodes of the new Magnum PI.
Oh, yeah?
It's not too bad. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of that. I saw some of the Hawaii Five-0. That was interesting.
Yeah, okay, I was way off. The next one at 52.5 million is Friends.
What number's that?
50, number 5.
Number five
on the list.
Number 5 is Friends.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So it didn't even make top 3.
It did not, and in fact, Seinfeld beat it by a lot, 76.3.
Holy shit.
That's number 4?
That's number 4.
That's like 20 million?
Was it 50 something?
It was 52 to 76.
At that,
Jesus.
at that point,
25.
that's like a third of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so much.
You gonna get that, Eric?
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Thank you,
All right.
Eric.
Thank you, Eric. And I will look up who sent us that.
Oh, is
possibly.
it gotta be a tree stream, right? I didn't.
Yeah, it must be.
The Curious Kitty.
Thank you.
Is that what was sent, or that's what was sent?
No, wait. Yes, that is what is sent. Sorry. Let's Waste Time Together. Is who sent it. Thank you.
Let's waste time together.
That should be a song. I don't know how to. I'm gonna write a
Yeah, there we go.
That's
Yeah, first I saw The Curious Kitty and I thought it was just the username.
It's a huge jump from Friends to Seinfeld.
Yeah.
So from 52 to 76.
Yeah.
It's
It's like
a lot.
24 million.
Man.
That's
It's so-
insane.
it's so
that's,
sad.
That's like a factor of 1.5.
Let me look at the percentage.
There's a YouTube channel that's called like All About the Stats or something like that, and there is one where you can look at TV and it measures out the ratings, like how many people are watching it, and you can watch this bar graph like change and grow and see how big something gets and small and everything as it keeps going through the years, like from TV starting to today. You know, like it covered Stranger Things, Game of Thrones. I think it might have covered Mandalorian on it. Like
Yeah.
it covered a lot. It was crazy.
I think that's
Yeah, you showed it to me one night.
Yeah,
when
it's
I
so
was over
cool.
there. It's really fascinating just to watch it.
They have the same thing with like DC and Marvel movies and stuff. Like they were ranking all those based on like top like grossing. So you would see these and you see other ones pop up and then fall down because they didn't do as well as these other ones that are coming out and stuff. But then you see some of them just holding the top for
Yeah.
so long, and it's really cool like seeing like what did well through the years. You know, it's great.
It's weird to think about. Like the Game of Thrones number is almost half of Home Improvement.
Is it
Dang,
really?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You had to watch it live, man.
19.3 versus 35.5.
Dang.
Eric, give me a cup.
Yep.
Bulbasaur.
Get me a cup too. No,
You
I'm just
have a
kidding.
cup?
I'm just kidding.
Bulbasaur might not be clean
No.
No, it's on the counter.
It should
Okay,
be.
because it was over there. I'm pretty sure Shane drank out of it.
Damn it!
was
All you
filthy.
guys keep using my Bulbasaur cups. I have 2 of them. You guys keep taking them.
Well, I think the one that's clean on the counter is the one that he didn't drink out of.
Oh, okay.
Makes me sad.
He doesn't see it. Charizard.
Damn it! It's Charmander. Ooh.
So number
Psych, bitch.
You son of a bitch! It's a Bulbasaur. You lying.
I was gonna let you do your thing, but I was positive it was on the counter.
so number 3
Yeah.
is before any of our times. The Fugitive.
The Fugitive.
Oh yeah, the TV series.
Yeah, Dr. Richard Kimball, which was made
That's
into
the
movies.
movie with
I
Harrison
didn't
Ford.
Killed my wife.
Yeah, it was based on a TV
I don't
show.
care.
I don't care.
Yeah, I was responding. Damn it, Eric.
So that is 78 million.
Dang. Okay.
Number 2, which I guess I should have thought of as well, at 80.4 million is
hang on.
Cheers.
Damn.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's so many of those old shows.
I was
that
gonna
just
try
told
to
a whole bunch
I'm
of people.
surprised. Okay, how many seasons do you think Cheers went?
8. It was like.
It
Was it
went on
12
for
seasons?
a long time on the stats thing, so I'm gonna say like 15.
See, I thought like 20, but it went 11.
Oh.
Ah, so close with 12.
As close as without going over.
But it also had
8.
2 spinoffs. It had Frasier.
Frasier.
And
Yeah.
was Wings a spinoff, or is that just a different show entirely?
No,
think
I
Wings
think
is
Wings
different.
was. I think it was a
Was it?
spinoff.
I don't know.
I
I remember
think-
Wings though.
I've seen like a couple episodes of Wings, but I can remember nothing about the show. And then number 1,
Yeah, Wings was a spinoff.
What would be number 1? What's the biggest
Well,
show finale?
guess the number.
Oh,
Yeah,
what was
'cause
the
MASH
last
is
number?
number 1, right?
Yeah.
MASH.
Yeah,
what
MASH
was-
is number
What was
one.
the last
some,
number?
It's some crazy shit like 200 million people.
So number 2 is 80.4.
Okay, I'm too wrong. That's too high.
I'm gonna say like
120.
I was gonna say 125.
Remember, in America at the time, there was like 250 million people.
Yeah,
Your guess, Eric?
118.
and 26.
All right.
Ooh, right in the middle.
An astonishing 105 million people watched it, which held the title for the most watched television ever until 2010 Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's insane.
Really?
That's
Wow.
Absolutely.
So it went from 1983 to 2010 of having the most of anything on TV, and it still has the most of a finale.
Did you guys ever watch MASH?
Some
I watched it.
Yeah.
Obviously not live, but
Well, yeah, no, I didn't either.
I remember watching Hogan's Heroes and thinking that, oh yeah, I've seen MASH.
Hogan's Heroes is great though. I love Hogan's Heroes.
My parents used to watch all the time, and my mom or dad, one of them got for the other one a MASH like collector's edition. That's like in a med box thing. That's really cool looking.
Like a first aid kit kind of
But
thing.
I've seen several of them. My mom was all about because she grew up in Toledo, so she loved. Oh dang, I can't think of his name. Klinger. she loved Klinger because he also he was weird and he kept trying to get out. He was the one that dressed like in a dress and stuff like that, trying to say he was crazy so he could get kicked out. But he was from Toledo and talked about like Tony Pacos and stuff like that, which she loved up at Toledo because she's like, actually, I ate there before.
Should put MASH on the reaction poll.
But dude, the finale is something. The finale is definitely something.
We should do MASH, but twice a week.
Yeah.
What?
So we can get through it faster.
PvP Boss Matt, what's your guys' favorite anime? I'm just finishing up One Piece and I need another one to watch after.
Favorite? I mean, I don't know what you haven't seen.
Yeah, there's so many, but Berserk is the clear correct answer. 97.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was great.
Yeah, definitely watch that. Yeah,
That's
Death
great.
Note.
The first half of Death Note is amazing.
I liked it all.
The second half is quite good still.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the first season was the better of the two.
Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is amazing.
I think Mob Psycho is really good.
Mob Psycho is like a surprising, like, coming from behind. Like it's definitely up there.
But it just depends on what kind of anime you want.
True.
Like, there's so many out there that are incredible.
Yeah.
Like if you want a sports anime, Haikyuu so far has been
Great.
incredible.
What show did he say he finished?
One Piece.
Oh, that's a commitment.
Out of all the ones that
I'll get there.
Out of all the ones I've seen, which isn't many, given, I'd probably say if you haven't seen FMAB, watch it just because out of all the shows, it's one that I enjoyed beginning to end. Like it wasn't a falter in the storytelling or anything, which I would say I love Death Note too. I'm not gonna split like this half or that half or anything like that, but it would probably fall below FMAB for me as far as like enjoyment of the season or series or whatever.
Yeah, and I've only seen the original, which was also incredible and is one of probably my top 5 of all time. I need to watch Brotherhood at some point.
You do.
Who asked that?
PvP Boss Matt.
Boss Matt?
Yeah. I haven't watched FMAB, and I don't think it's worth me reacting to it because it's largely the same until you get to like the last quarter, from what I understand.
I don't know. I've never seen the first one, so I don't know how far that goes. But yeah,
PvP Boss Matt says FMAB it is.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be like of the things that I've watched on the channel and stuff. That would probably be my first after. Yeah, for anime.
yeah. Rick, you should probably just watch FMAB.
You should.
You probably love it.
Yeah, I kind of want to wait until Evie is old enough, and then watch it with her.
Man, shit, I don't know if I was old enough when I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And episode 6
4.
or 4.
You're talking
yeah.
about 4.
Yeah, 4.
1, 2,
No, 4.
Eric, you
20.
have an unreasonable amount of sauce in your beard. Somehow there's more. Why?
I have been watching Ruby with Evie again, though.
Ruby's good.
That's not super dark or
No.
violent or anything.
I have fun watching it, but there's other ones that I put higher than that.
Oh, yeah. Sure. But, man, I love Ruby.
Stop it! Makes such a good noise.
Irish Nexus.
Stop that!
Rick, do you watch Critical Role? Absolutely great D&D show with Matt Mercer as DM. I do not. I've tried it a couple times, and I just couldn't get into it. I have watched the Penny Arcade stuff, and there's a podcast out there called RPG MP3, which I really enjoy their stuff as well as Actual Play RPG, who does podcasts.
Okay. I haven't watched them. I've seen, I guess I listened to a podcast of Penny Arcade, but I don't remember anything else past that with Bronze Bottom or whatever it was.
Yeah, I've been one Bronze Bottom. Yeah, they've done it live at PAX every year for the last few years. Some of them are on Amazon Prime as well. You could watch them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
I've seen, I'm not going to say a good chunk of Critical Role, but I have watched. I just haven't always had the time to be able to dive into it. And
It's
then
a
sometimes
commitment.
I have it in the background sometimes, but then I find myself doing the same thing I do when I'm reading. Is like whatever I'm working on with it in the background, I latch back in and I'm like, wait, what just happened? And then I rewind it back to try to catch myself back up because I feel like I missed whatever occurred.
Yeah.
And I find myself when I read, I do the same thing a lot of times where I'm reading and then I like, my eyes are still going and the words are being read in my head, but I'm not absorbing the information. And I had to turn back like 2-3 pages.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell did I just read? What's going on again?
Dreamchild mentioned this in chat. He didn't spend the points on it, but I have to mention it. I have watched the Gamers movies. They're absolutely incredible. I have a signed copy of Gamers 2, The Darkness Rising. And of any movie that I wish you guys could react to, it would be that one.
Okay.
especially now that you're playing
The
D&D.
Darkness Rising.
Yeah, because it just does a tremendous job of explaining why D&D is as awesome as it is.
It is awesome. I already know, Rick. I don't need a movie.
I know, but it's so good. It's such a good movie, and it's an independent movie as well. Like it's just these guys doing it on their own. It was originally released on YouTube, actually.
Yeah.
So,
And then it gained so much success, they decided to release it.
really cool stuff.
Re-release it, I should say.
All right, what else do we have? Gorgon fish. What's the biggest difference between you and your Earth Prime counterpart?
I don't know.
I have hope. No, I'm kidding. I'm saying like I have heroes to look up to, real ones.
Your
I would
ear
say,
works?
when we watched it, I was looking like that one. I think that guy might be balding. I think that's the biggest difference.
Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, mine probably has some kind of like weird blood disease.
Yeah,
Why is it so red?
yeah. He was pretty red. It might be his weight.
No, he's actually pretty slim back then.
Oh, was he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He looks good from the front. That one looks real good from all directions.
The next question is... I lost it.
no, Rick.
I did. It's true.
I'm enjoying the pizza. Thank you,
Right.
pizza person.
Favorite Steins Gate quote so far?
It's got to be one of the things whenever the guy that has 4 or 5 different names says
Kilma.
something like
Okabe.
Okabe, Okarin, Kuin. I don't know. what his name-
Killian,
Yeah.
Kilma.
It's got to be one of those things where he's like, "Damn it, woman, it's for science." Like one of those. I love when he's like,
Yeah. I think that's probably
my
mine.
notes are nothing but his quotes.
"It's so." He has so
Yeah.
many.
My porcine friend, or porcine rather.
Yeah. He's like hack. I was about to say. This is like, come hack. It's like, I'm a hacker. Like, I love that too. I don't know. There's so many great quotes that guy has when he's talking like Makise or whatever. And
Christine.
Oh, payback's a bitch. Whenever he like left, and like he was trying to leave, and she made him stay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he did the same thing. Ha! Payback's a bitch.
That was really great.
I can't think of any, but every word out of his mouth is my favorite thing that he says. Like, he's one of my favorite characters in all of anime.
And then fucking same thing for Erwin Smith and Attack on Titan.
Ugh.
Same actor.
Yeah,
he has great things that he says there too.
he does.
But that wasn't the question, Eric.
It was not. Have you guys seen
No.
The Outsider on HBO?
I have not, and I don't know what it
Nope.
is.
Zack Attack. He explains it. I've only seen 3 episodes in so far, but it's a very good adaptation of Stephen King's book of the same name. It's a dark suspense / supernatural mystery vibe. That is all I will tell you. No, that I think you might enjoy.
That sounds cool. I did like there was some like mystery, like science fiction books that I read by Dean Koontz, I think is who it was. He did Watchers. He's also done the Thomas series, the Odd Thomas, and those are more like ghosty ones.
Yeah.
And there's also like I think there's a Netflix movie that was made about Odd Thomas, but I haven't heard or seen anything about Outsiders.
What's your guys' favorite Stephen King adaptation? Mine, I love The Shining, even though he's not a big fan of it. But also, Arnold Schwarzenegger, did he do The Running Man or?
The Running Man.
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, he was
Is
in
it?
The Running Man.
No,
Or do you
no,
mean
no.
that Stephen King?
Yeah, yes. It was either that or Total Recall. I can't remember which
I
one.
think it's The
Stephen
Running
King
Man. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. I didn't know he was involved in any of that.
I'm
Ooh, The Mist. Yeah, The Mist is good.
The Mist is interesting.
Misery
Who's
is
in The
very
Mist?
good.
The new one?
The
one,
new
but-
one.
But the newest one, The Mist?
Who's
Sam
in
Witwer's in it.
Sam Witwer's in it?
Yeah.
I don't remember him.
Because it's a Frank Darabont. How do you say his name? The guy that created or started Walking Dead. Anyway, Sam Witwer's in it.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Who's the star in that one?
Some really heroic white guy. You know the type.
Okay. I'm just trying to picture if I've seen it because there's 2 of them, right? There's 2 Mist movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which one I've seen.
Stephen King wrote the short story that The Running Man was based off from.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. What about Gerald's Game? Didn't he write that? And It?
I've never heard of Gerald's Game, but he definitely wrote it.
I think he wrote Gerald's Game.
Game.
I know. I'm pretty sure it's based on a book. I think it's by Stephen King.
Who did the thing?
Ooh, Stand By Me. Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
that's based off The Body by Stephen King.
John Carpenter's The Thing,
John Carpenter.
No.
based on a short story called Who Goes There, which was written by.
It's
Stand
not
By
Stephen
Me.
King.
Stand By Me. Dad.
Huh? It's not Stephen King, right?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was asking who wrote it,
No.
I couldn't remember.
and I was like, "Well, it's John Carpenter's The Thing," and I was like,
John Campbell.
"There you go."
Yeah.
No relation to John Carpenter.
Geralt's Game is a Stephen King.
Yeah, I thought so. That one was interesting. Melanie got scared. I did not, but it was very like, I don't know. It was very psychological.
How about Maximum Overdrive? You love that, don't you?
Yeah.
That one. That's it. Maximum Overdrive. My favorite one. I love that one. With isn't Emilio Estevez in
Yep,
that?
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah. Him. I was gonna say Seth Green.
I love that, but I have a feeling we love it for very different reasons.
Shawshank Redemption.
Rick, that might be one of the few.
And The Green Mile.
Yeah.
Oh, did he write both those?
Yeah, he did.
I haven't seen those movies.
Ooh,
Stephen King.
you ever seen Shawshank Redemption?
See, I haven't
Green
seen
Mile?
those. You want to do You want to do Tombstone?
I really
first.
love that one.
Yeah, first, yeah, because it deserves it. So much going for it.
Carrie's great as well.
Cujo was okay. The movie I didn't feel like
Seen
was.
Cujo.
I don't know.
I saw the car one, which was okay.
The car one? They're in a car in Cujo.
No, the one where the car's alive.
Maximum Overdrive.
Not
Cars?
that one.
You're thinking of Christine.
Yeah, Christine.
Oh yeah.
No, Maximum Overdrive. I don't know. I just really enjoyed that movie. I remember the kid. I remember like that truck that looked like the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Coming after you. It was great. I had fun. Vending machines killing people.
G. Paul has a movie he would like us to react to, but you can't guess what it is.
Tombstone.
Whiplash.
Oh,
Whiplash.
Yeah, he's the Whiplash guy.
Oh, he's
the
the Whiplash,
Whiplash
guy. Yeah,
guy.
okay.
But also, have you heard of the movie Parasite, which is a Korean
movie? Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Heard of it.
I have heard.
Never played.
of.
I thought that was an anime.
Watched it.
Parasite, the Maxim, is a
Those are different,
anime.
Aaron.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And Parasite Eve is a PlayStation 1 game or series. Stonefire, a YouTuber I watched, said that the worst of Berserk is better than the best of My Hero Academia. My question is, Rick, what do you think? What do you think? And the crew, could you believe this? I mean, if you,
It's a false comparison. Right?
Yes.
You enjoy what you enjoy and you dislike what you dislike. You don't always have to be comparing and ranking.
I can't think of anything bad in Berserk.
Wouldn't the worst of Berserk be the new anime?
Oh, well, yeah, that stuff is unwatchable. But like, if you're talking about 97 or the manga, like, there is no worst of that. That's just incredible. And yes, it is better than My Hero Academia in my opinion.
Does it give you the same feelings of My Hero though?
Oh, that times 1,000.
Does it have
Really?
a good ending?
Huh?
Does it have a good ending?
I mean, it doesn't.
It doesn't end. Yeah.
But neither does My Hero.
Yeah.
Oh, same with Berserk. Man, yeah, there are some moments like in Berserk where my hypeness meter broke and it's never been the same. Jesus. Good Lord. It's that way in the manga, too. Just, yeah, it's crazy. Vogue, how do you guys feel about people wanting Keanu Reeves to play Revan? I think we answered that before.
I honestly think, based on what I've seen of him of like Switor type things, because there's like some stuff with him there.
Sure.
It fits really well with like the way I picture him already. Like I think he could pull it off. And
Oh yeah, of course.
he already can do choreography stuff, so you could already probably jump into some choreography kind of things with him. I think it would be really cool. I think he'd be a good fit.
No, of course he'd be a good fit. Guy can do pretty much anything he wants, and I'd be like, yeah, I love it.
Except
Yeah.
the British accent
No,
and Dracula.
I will. No, and I'll love it, Rick.
And what?
The
And
British
I'll love
accent from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
From Dracula.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the part of that movie I like the most.
No,
Come on, Rick.
He could do it. I've seen a bunch of different fan castings, but the thing about Revan is you don't have to nail Revan because Revan, by definition, has no character because you're the character, and that's what people look at the most. And I know that he has some stuff in Suator and stuff.
Well, as far as there's also like books and stuff too,
Yeah.
where it's like there is a character Revan rather than it being like I am whoever I want to
Yes.
be. But
Super Amanda, Rick, I want to start my own D&D adventure. I'm looking for books with basic informations. Any recommendation how I could start? Do you mean writing an adventure or just running D&D?
Because the core rule books.
Well, yeah, if it's running D&D, like you're good with the core rule books, and then how I learned to play it was listening to those podcasts, listening to Penny Arcade and RPG MP3, and just hearing people play it, and that's how I learned it.
You get the flow.
Yeah.
You get to understand like how to work with the players and stuff.
And just, look around your town and stuff. You might have like a local comic shop or, board game shop that might be hosting like local D&D stuff. And I bet you they allow people to come and just watch if you wanted to.
Yeah. But if you want to write an adventure, it's just like writing anything. Read a lot of adventures and start by doing that, what you like of those, and then find your own voice.
Yeah.
You can also take inspiration from like movies, shows, books, whatever else too, and incorporate it into your story.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's just for your friends. Like, steal everything.
No,
What's really good and helpful is try to get your players, if you have players, they create their character, but also try to get them to have some sort of backstory.
Yeah.
Because then taking that information and trying to utilize that can help fill out like, this person came from the woods. Where's the woods? Oh, it's over here. And now you start building the world in your head at least, even if you're not doing it like on a map.
Yeah. We also have some advice on I did a few episodes of a role-playing brainstorming podcast. And one of the things we talk about that is a game called Microscope, where it is a role-playing game where you were all building the world and the history of the world together. And then you use that in the game you're going to play. So then, everyone has a stake in it, and everyone is familiar enough that they would be familiar enough if they lived in that world the whole time, kind of thing.
Okay, so you're building it with your players?
Yeah. Yeah. So in Microscope, it's a role playing game where you're all building this world together, and there's no dungeon master or anything, and you are all recreating and playing the actors in these great moments in history. So if there's this peace deal between two nations, two players might play the two different kings or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's a really fun game just in and of itself. But then you also take that and use that for the world that they're all going to play in. Highly recommend Microscope.
That's cool. Is that a tabletop game? Is that where where do you get Microscope? Or is
yeah, it's an RPG game. I don't know that it's in hardback anywhere, but you can get it on Drive-Thru RPG or in a PDF form.
Okay. Cool.
I'm not sure if they ever released it in a hardback or not. Cosmic Prey. Rick from Rick and Morty versus the Doctor. Who wins?
Rick.
Because he fights dirty?
Yes, and he just has way more resources.
I don't know.
I feel like the Doctor has more experience.
The Doctor always makes it, though. You know what I mean?
By the skin of his teeth.
But not against Rick.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm going to say Rick.
I'm going to go with Doctor.
Okay.
I think I have reasons. This could be a debate topic. I think that
it could be, probably.
You could dive into and be like, here's my reasons why. And, it takes 60 seconds and you go back and forth. But no, for me, Doctor, the things he has, he does time. He does do time travel stuff that can maybe be utilized too. Whereas Rick's always no, I don't do that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I would say the Doctor just because I feel like Rick would get bored of it if he was losing. And I feel like the Doctor has enough determination to power through.
What would be fun though is I would love to see Rick and Morty versus Daleks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It came from here, but it didn't come out.
It was a chest burp.
It was but it didn't exit. But I think that would be really cool to do.
Goku.
What? You can't Henry Cavill out of this.
To be fair though, I've seen Goku die.
That's true.
Rick, as of right now, can't actually die. He has an infinite amount of universes to be reborn in.
Yeah, but he has died. He has died, right?
I don't know. Has he?
He has.
He just transfers his conscience to another body.
But yeah. But
it's still Rick.
But the Doctor would be able to figure that out.
Yeah, but the Doctor regenerates, so if he can regenerate, he can regenerate.
Goku always finds a way back too.
That's true.
Psycho, Rick! Exclamation point. Will Fire Emblem Three Houses Abyssal Mode stream ever happen? I'm actually not even sure what that is. I'd have to beat the game first, and I'm not beating that one in 2 weeks.
No, yeah.
I can tell you that.
That's a long game.
I actually started playing, I haven't been playing that as much. I started playing Unravel 2 with Evelyn, which has been really good so far. I highly recommend that if you have kids. That's a great co-op game to play with your kids.
What about wives?
Melanie does get angry with you sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to do better because playing Pixel Junk Monsters, sometimes I'll be like, what the hell? Get on a tower.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, quit. It's a game. It's not fun anymore. I'm done. I'm
There's
like,
a
I'm
lot
sorry, I'm
lower
sorry.
stakes in this.
Okay, good.
It's more puzzle.
I like puzzles.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you and her play through Portal 2 at all?
No.
Okay.
I love Portal 2.
Yeah.
I would recommend it.
Okay. Yeah. I might do that. I was looking at it one time because it was on sale, and I didn't buy it.
Did you guys play Snipper Clips?
I did.
But not with her.
I don't know. I don't know who I played with. I played it.
Okay.
You can play it by yourself where you switch between the two. I might have done that. I don't
Well,
know.
that's just sad.
Yeah.
PvP Boss Matt adds another one into the debate. Rick from Rick and Morty or Rick Martin? Who would win?
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
You're dead.
I mean, I think Morty could beat you.
Damn.
The squirrels.
We've only got 5 minutes, so these questions are going to have to wait.
Okay, sorry everybody. We try.
So let's go to redemptions. There was a good one that I saw that wasn't asked properly. Since you guys make a living, while I look it up, since you guys make a living on stories, have you considered writing any stories for yourself, books or screenplays?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I mean, it's one of those things where it can be a fun creative outlet, even if you're not planning on ever releasing or anything, just to do it.
I mean, it's essentially that's how we started, was with those kind of ideas, and then back then the time, money, all that it took while we had our other jobs was like too much. And we're like, well, what else could we do? We could start YouTube and do something else.
Yeah.
Then we started YouTube, and now our time and commitment that we have to doing all the things we do currently on the channel, sometimes they're too much.
But a great training for learning how to tell good stories is to watch and read a lot of stories.
Yeah, definitely.
And we definitely do that on the channel.
And I'm doing it. I'm writing your D&D story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot of fun.
And going back to the
scary.
D&D thing, that's exactly what Rick said about learning to tell a D&D adventure. Find adventures that you like and learn to tell it with your own voice.
Indeed. Shrek Medic has resubscribed for 2 months, simply saying, yo.
Yo.
Thank you, Shrek. Real quick, too, I see people talking about chat and stream stuff. If you can, post that in Discord. There's a Twitch suggestion channel that I don't think is like only for subscribers.
Correct.
Post your thoughts in there if you guys have some things, and I'll look at it later.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
That's definitely a lot easier to check than a Twitch chat.
Yeah, and it's going by, and I'm trying to talk with you guys.
Going by and going away. And
Yeah, well, we still have like another 20 that people bought as well, but Iris Nexus resubscribed for 12 months. Gym leader time.
It's probably because of the song.
Oh, it must be.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Boogle has resubscribed for 9 months.
Thank you, Bloodworth Baby.
Thank you, Google.
Hilding, 11 months. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Just 1 month away to a 1-year anniversary. Crazy.
Thank you, Hilding.
Ooh, 1 year.
Thank you. DT3, 10 bits. Eric and Aaron, how many more times have you seen TCW Season 7 trailer? The Clone Wars, I guess. And did you see...
And yes.
Spoilers.
Yes,
Don't
I know
read
exactly
it.
what you're talking about. Yes, I did.
I will stop reading.
I just watched it the one time, so I think we said about that earlier.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I haven't deep dove into it then.
You know that is my sound I make to get my puppy to stop doing something. Yeah, because he won't, like, if you're like, no, Obi, no. But if he's like grabbing your shoe and running, if I like go, blah, 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 he like drops it and looks at me. And I grab the shoe, I'm like, ha, gotcha.
I tricked you.
I go, blah, 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 blah.
Last night, we've had a raccoon problem with our trash.
Yeah.
So we put like a cinder block on top of the trash can so that he can't do it.
Yeah.
And
I can help you with that
I
problem.
guess, well, come do it, kill it. I think it's in our house somehow, like in the
No,
raptor thing.
I came with my crossbow one time.
No, you don't do that.
He crawled up into your house.
And he used a punching arrow to knock it out.
Yeah.
No,
whatever.
I didn't. I didn't shoot him.
But I think our trash guy, like our trash can has like one of those like lids with the little hinge on it, right? I think he broke it because now the lid falls off. It just falls off. So last night we heard the lid fall off on the ground. And I'm like, oh, the raccoon's back. And I was like, what? I opened up the thing, the window. I wasn't gonna go outside because I was in bed. Open the window and the trash can's not too far away. And I was like, hey. She goes, bark at it. I'm like, I'm not gonna bark at it. Get out of here. And I was like, and it started to run. I was like, hey, it worked. She goes, what are you doing? I was like, I'm barking like you said. She goes, that sounds dumb.
Speaking of raccoons and games I want to see sequel to, I could take another Sly Cooper game. Or just Sly Cooper on the Switch. I would settle for as well.
Yes.
Top screen with 100 bits.
So happy.
Thank you.
100 bits. Thank you, Top Screen.
Thank you, top screen.
Fumarak, 15 months.
Thank you, Fomarak.
Thank you.
Mikkel, 1,000 bits. This is the 1 year anniversary to Eric's No Good, Very Bad Day podcast. I hope your collection is going strong and continues to accumulate until the fateful day when you visit an Arby's in Columbus.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That's been a year. Geez.
No Good,
Wow.
Very Bad Day podcast?
That was whenever
It flooded.
I lost a lot of my collection.
Has it really been a year?
Oh,
It's been a
really?
year, I guess.
Man, doesn't seem like it.
That was the
Yeah.
All right. Flash Arrow, subscribed for the first time.
Flash Arrow, thank you.
Thank you, Flash Arrow.
Thank you.
Cosmic Prey, 1,000 bits. Been a while since I could catch you all live. So happy about your guys' DC cameo. The Star Wars Holiday Special was hilarious too. Mwah!
I'm glad you enjoyed that. It was fun. We had fun with it.
DT3, 10 bits. Praise Bebo, Doug and Chatter Cannon.
Bebo over there.
Thank you,
There's
Daniel.
people over there.
No.
Voltiac, resubscribed, 3 months. Thank you.
Thank you so
Voltec.
much.
Hilding,
Thank you.
200 bits. Weekly Loving.
Loving.
Lovings.
Dude Man God, subscribed.
Thank you, dude.
Thank
Man.
you.
God.
God.
92,
man,
Chris, subscribed for 6 months.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Bigfoot, 15 months. Congrats on making it into the fucking Arrowverse, you guys.
Yes. Thank you so much, Bigfoot.
This was a crazy fucking surprise. Hope y'all are having a good week and that all is well. Also, the Marvel is 100% a thing in the Arrowverse.
No. There's no guarantee that we are reacting to the same things we're reacting to. Because we don't react to the news now. We're reacting to the news there, so you can't do that.
No, we've done a few news reactions.
I do think that they've referenced in the Arrowverse, though, Marvel at some points. I'm sure they
like
have.
Incredible Hulk and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I just can't remember what it is, so.
Okay. Dip, 100 bits. My highlight of the week was when I started watching Person of Interest halfway through season 3 now, and some shit went down.
Person of
it's
Interest
great
is
stuff, man.
it's a pretty good show. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Light,
Assassin Jesus.
Light, resubscribed for 8 months. Congrats on being part of the Arrowverse hype.
Yeah.
Thank you, Light. Nope.
Crayeris, 9 months.
Thank
you, Cray.
Cody, gifted 5 subs.
Aw,
Cody,
cool, Cody. Thank
thank
you
you,
so much.
Cody. Yep.
Psycho Staff also gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Psycho Staff.
Psycho staff.
DT3 10 bits. Yo, if you guys ever need a guest for the Star Wars podcast, I volunteer as tribute if you guys are open to that kind of thing.
No. We gotta get it started just on our own for now.
Who was it?
Dan.
Daniel.
Daniel. Yeah.
Kidding.
Cody, 1,500 bits. Missed most of the
Whoa.
podcast, but I hope you guys are having a great week.
Thank you so much, Cody.
Thank you.
Corey, 1983, has subscribed.
Corey, thank you. Hope you're enjoying the content.
Justin Cav subscribed for 3 months.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, Justin.
Jasmine Boo, 23 months.
I hope he pukes on your face.
And finally, Phenom Taker, 10 bits. Hashtag win Obi streams.
What?
Obi stream.
Obi.
Right now.
Obi stream
Yep.
is Obi is wild right now.
Redemptions.
Wow, there's pizza
He needs
everywhere.
to calm down.
Did you guys know there's pizza on here? You're not eating it.
It's so funny. You said he's wild, and then he immediately calms down.
The Scottish Michael, Calvin, Slap Aaron. What day is it?
It's Slap a Baldy
We
Day.
should change podcasts to Wednesdays and just fuck with this whole idea. It's like, damn it, Smack Baldy all the days tomorrow. No.
Which side?
Watch Obi.
No.
Watch Obi.
Which side? Learn, Obi.
Watch Obi. What do you do that for? Why do you hit the man? Ah,
Invex, Calvin, keep your headphones out because Invex, Calvin, slap Rick for knowing all the Witcher spoilers. This is blasphemy.
Blasphemy.
I mean, he's played the games.
And read 2 of the books.
Read 2 of the short story.
If you wanted to see the reactions, you should have been watching the Witcher streams.
Hatch,
Eric, slap Aaron for Tombstone.
What do you mean for Tombstone?
Hatch,
What does that mean?
yes.
Slap with the dog.
What? No. Don't slap me with a dog.
No eat headphone, Obi.
No.
All right, let's go.
Obi destroy.
As soon as he knows he can't have it, he wants it all the more.
Let's go over. Let's go over and get him. Get him. Get him.
What are you doing?
Attack! Attack! Sick him, Obi! Oh, he loves you.
Got my ear training.
Bex, Aaron, slap Eric for slapping you.
That's perfect timing.
Slap Obi though.
Here, Obi.
What is that?
If Obi was a
It's peanut butter.
Here, Eric, lick.
No.
I want a puppy. How dare you?
if Obi was a true dog, he would have stepped in and taken it for his master.
He's still learning.
Got peanut butter.
I would step in
Yeah.
and take it for him.
James, Rick, slap Aaron for hating Stephen Amell.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Eric slapped Rick for hating Stephen
Eric
Amell.
slapped Rick for hating Stephen Amell.
And Dip also, Aaron slapped Rick for hating on such a great man as Stephen Amell.
Oh, we both get to hit you.
Yeah.
We both get to hit him, Eric.
I will give you my slap.
What?
And you slap him
We should
twice.
slap him at the same time.
You
No,
have
that's
to.
one
You
for
have
you.
to transfer. You have to transfer the right.
I need the power, Eric.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. Those were some pops.
That was a stiff one.
Oh, that's good.
That's what she said.
Those made sounds. That was loud.
All right, that's going to do it for the Blind Way podcast. Come back tomorrow. We're going to play Rock Band.
Rock Band, finally, guys.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
going to
so
be crazy.
excited.
That's going to be 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Standard Time on Friday.
Thanks to all you guys who donated to
Yeah.
compensate Cody.
And thank
Yes,
you.
thank you,
And
guys.
thank you,
Peanut
Cody.
butter.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you guys
Calming my puppy.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Have a good day.
Have a
See
good
you all tomorrow.
weekend. Bye.
Bye.